welcome back to Bards of New York, the
your
actual
character's
Play
voice?
D&D podcast, where sometimes we actually play D&D, and today, in the now that it is for us, not the now that it is for you, today,
Well,
we're actually going to play some D&D again.
that's true.
Wow.
When was that?
Probably.
July?
The one shot that we did for
the
New York
holiday
Cares
one-shot.
was the
Oh,
last
that's
time.
true.
Oh,
That was
okay,
fine.
okay,
That was
okay.
fine. Yeah.
That was fucking great.
That was fun.
So,
That was very loose D&D.
yeah.
Shout
well,
out New York Cares.
This,
New York Cares.
We'll see how loose this gets as well.
Nice.
Hey!
These shirts are great. I have two. I wore it today.
Wow.
All right.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Nice. Hi, friends. Whenever this releases for you, which is, I'm gonna hope, is sooner than the
relatively-
last time we thought
Yeah, that's
we'd be
true.
releasing
Yeah,
these.
who knows?
But we'll see. This is, I don't know, it just is a fun, tasty teaser of like what it would be like if we just were bards all the time. Bards 7 days a week. Who's to say? But yeah, I'm thrilled to be here again, and thrilled to be seeing you guys from peeking from behind the screen. We've got something fun for you guys today. A tasteful little Regolus one shot, one question mark shot.
One-ish.
You didn't do it. And for the next one-ish session, we'll be back in Regolus. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Any above table things to talk about before we dive into some pre-session, sort of mid-table things?
As always, join the Patreon. It's a great way to support us. You're going to see a lot of Patreon content in this one-ish shot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So-
true.
So
That's
if,
true.
If
We're
it
all
piques your
like
interest and you don't know what the
all
fuck's going on,
times.
you might need to join the Sentinel Paradigm.
We're guinea pigs.
The disclaimer is things that get done and said today live might change by the time these
Yeah,
things
no,
hit
that's
Patreon, because we've already you're level 10, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we at least have somebody's got a plus 16 to their attack right now, so things might have to be tweaked, but we'll get there when we get there.
I was telling Miles earlier that anytime we do a one shot where you play like level 10, I always play a class that I've always played before.
Sure.
And this I'm not. And I'm
Not
like,
at all. Here we go.
We're-
Yeah. And the subclass you're playing is real simple, right?
So simple.
real
So simple.
straightforward. for
Really
sure.
straightforard.
Yeah, absolutely.
No
Beginner
brain
friendly.
power required
It's
at
going to
all.
be fast and loose. It's fine.
It is absolutely gonna be
Hannah,
fun.
that's fair, and I'm only half doing that. I was like, I know, and then the other half, I'm like, never done this
You know
before.
what's
Here we
also
go.
great? They're not reading this right
They
now.
aren't.
No,
They're-
they're
you'll
not.
never know.
True.
You'll never
Yeah.
know what's real and what's made up.
It's all made up.
Okay, anything else above table before we do a little?
Join the Discord.
From the
In
Discord.
Yeah,
There's some art that was just
Bards of New
given.
York Duck Quest is our merch
Yeah,
store.
yeah.
Hot dog
That's
gang.
an-
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Look at that.
Dot gay
about it.
is
Soon.
within our power.
we owned.
We have it.
We have it,
We have
but it's
Bards of
not
New
being
York
put to use.
I have so many things going on.
That's
And
fair.
I have asked.
And Kyle hates the gays.
I've asked tentatively
true.
for a list of links. I've asked for a list of links.
A list of links.
But come to our merch store so you can swear the Sentinel Paradigm.
Because Bards of New York Duck
I'd
Gay
be
is
wearing
meant to be. I want it to be like a nexus of different like links to go to be able to like donate and support and such.
Oh, I didn't know
That's
that.
fun.
That's great.
I
like a
that.
link tree.
I
But
like
it's just
that.
it keeps it in the ADHD of my brain. It keeps like being like, all right, that'll be a thing. Boop.
Yeah, we can save it for the once we have a new home base. That'll be fun and fine.
Buckle my boots.
If you're
So-
seeing this, that's soon.
Yeah,
That's-
actually, you're so right. If
you're
you're seeing
seeing
this, if you're watching this in chat or later, it means that the soon is now.
I really
Yeah,
hope
that's
The
true.
soon is now.
I really hope it's the soon that we
Double soon.
Soon it will.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Cross
get a
your fingers.
nosebleed.
Okay,
natural 20.
so
That's where
just
you're
to
I've always been really
open my hand here to you guys, have you open your hand to our friends. We are playing not only a one shot back in Regulus today, but like we've done an all
Regulus.
Krill one shot, we've done an all Light Hunter one shot. We did an all flashback one shot, which you have still. Well, by the time you're seeing this, I think you will have seen that.
Definitely.
Actually.
Oh, right. I
Yeah.
forgot. They haven't. Oh,
Oh
my
yeah.
God.
They know about it. They haven't seen it yet.
Oh no.
We can spoil it now.
no.
I mean, yeah, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will have come out Sure.
You're talking about
At
the
least a
one
couple
where.
weeks ago,
Yeah.
probably.
Right. Yes. Yes.
You're
That
talking
has
about,
to be the first thing we release.
Absolutely.
On our
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're talking about the one where I played.
Yes.
We're talking about the Earth, Wind, and Fire one shot. is what
Yes,
we're
yes,
talking
yes,
about.
yes,
Yes.
And I played.
They don't know about that. They don't know about that.
They've seen it though. You're implying they've seen it already.
Our brains are gonna melt out.
Leave me alone.
You're implying they've seen it
you
already.
Played your little
I played Slender Man.
yeah backdoor Smeagol Slenderman. So we've done all those. What we haven't done is an all Vanguard one shot, and that's what we're doing today. So a little bit of sort of proto session 0 work here. I know we were talking about this before, but just to be candid, the Vanguard are a group of people that we've encountered in our journeys through Regolus before, but particularly those high-ranking members of the Vanguard, the Solarborn and the Inquisition, are known for dogma over data, right? They are very entrenched in their views and their belief systems that might be a little bit problematic even within Regulus's set of morals and ethics, let alone real world. So I'm just inviting you all to sort of explore whatever you feel comfortable exploring, and I'll say from my end that whatever hardlining you choose to do as your characters, that is all kosher and acceptable. This is part of exploring the journey of what it means to genuinely engage with zealotry on the Prime. Any thoughts, feelings, comments, concerns on your guys' part?
Hey, I'd like to thank God,
Oh,
Which one?
yeah.
the Lord.
Oh. Okay.
Beyonce.
I don't know. I was making a joke.
Oh, Hannah, that was good.
The gas is a little on.
Yeah,
We didn't shut it off all
I was
the
trying to
way.
think of how much I wanted to jump
Those-
into my character already, and I said no, Hannah.
Yeah,
You're gonna.
We'll get that. We'll get that.
That's what that was.
Will this come after the thing that I did?
Yes,
Okay.
I think.
The Bears left the gas on.
Yeah.
We really, frankly, in the last live thing we did, we really just
We just
fully
said
said
what
what
it was.
we had just recorded.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Any other thoughts or comments before we
Let's
sort of-
fucking go.
I love
Great.
y'all. I
Yeah.
trust y'all.
Let's do it.
Let's go be
let's be kind
problematic people that we
Problematic.
actually like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morally,
Endearing problematic?
morally grey, I suppose. Morally rigid and grey, I guess. Let's. All right, roleplay warm-up time.
Morally rock hard.
Do you want to?
That's on most Iscari's dating profiles.
Morally rock hard.
Morally rigid.
Morally
and gray.
rigid and gray.
And gray. but it's not morally rigid, comma, gray.
Yeah.
But whichever it is for Qatari, it's reversed for Sinov. That's all it is.
Morally gray, rigid.
Rigid. That's perfect.
accurate.
I need. Yep. Great. Okay. Somebody talked to us. How do we do roleplay warm-up questions here?
In case you're new here, or you haven't been here in a while, we do a roleplay warm-up question where Will asks a question of everyone at the table, something about their characters, so that we can drop into the given moment, learn a little bit more about these characters who we've never met, and so that Mylicito could test the mic levels, but he's just free-balling it.
Fuck it!
Because his balls don't work. When I ask this question, if you are in chat currently on Twitch or YouTube, if you're in the comment sections later on YouTube or Spotify, or you have us in your ear holes whilst you are
On a boat in the
about
Amazon.
to tune in to us streaming from our brand new studio.
Hey.
You're double dosing bars.
Chance?
Yeah.
Or
That somebody's like
On a boat
binging
in the
this to
Amazon.
catch up.
Yeah.
You know? Please feel free
Yeah.
to answer for yourself or for one of your lovely brain children, whether that is a TTRPG character you're playing, a book you're writing for, or your disassociative buddy who you hang out with on the treadmill or while you're going to the grocery store.
That's so fair. Like
So specific.
Do we all have like shadow parkour man?
no.
Like
Shadow
you're like
parkour?
driving in the back seat of a car. It's like when you're a kid or in a train or whatever, and you're looking at the buildings and lampposts along the way. You imagine somebody like parkouring along the road.
yeah.
We had a shadow parkour man.
Yeah.
That. You're
Yeah.
just associative buddy.
Oh yes, I
just-
pretend to be at Etsy Auditorium all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you climb the church?
One of those scaffolding
For
things.
sure.
Oh, yes, this is the
Yeah.
route I'd take.
Got it.
Also like a hoverboard.
Sure. Yeah, that all works. You know.
Yeah.
I just have conversations with myself really loudly out loud.
That's fair.
It's a good defense mechanism on the subway.
Sure.
Yeah, right, true.
To that end, the
Crazier than everybody else. And
The
nobody
roleplay warm
talks
up,
to you.
so we can really warm up for these characters for the first time. This question may have been asked on various campaigns before, I'm honestly not certain, but today we will ask it again, or for the first time, depending on how it may be. What is the moment or accomplishment in your character's life that they are currently most proud of? I'm going to start us with you, Hannah, I think, and move us around counterclockwise.
All right.
All right.
For Zofia, my most accomplished accomplishment, the one that I am most proud of, happened recently when the two people who I look up to the most brought me into their chambers, their holy chambers, and told me that they believed in me and that they saw promise in my work as an Inquisitor. And I just have to say thank you, Decima, and thank you, Beatrix, for believing in what I am working for. I will make you proud.
Praise be. Praise be.
Oh boy.
Now everybody
So
take
messy.
a drink. Drink
If
that
I had a nickel
Kool-Aid.
for how many times that Hannah's characters were involved in cults, I'd have at least 2 nickels.
I have a brand to maintain.
For Glorianna, I think the proudest moment was graduating and becoming a full Solarborn, and really feel that was a wonderful accomplishment. But I think the new one will be this mission.
I love a little bit of manifestation.
Yeah, slay.
For Beatrix Avalon,
Mommy.
their proudest moment has to have been the accomplishment of the Summit of Crowns 5 years ago. The peaceful transitioning from a series of mortal states into the great mortal empire of progress is one that no High Vanguard can possibly tote before her, and none shall be able to tote after.
For Bec, the day he became a Solarborn and left all the shit behind. Easy, simple.
For Kyl'yian Raelar, I think the proudest I've ever felt was not only becoming a Solarborn, but feeling the responsibility that comes with it and being trusted with that responsibility by my lords. And every day proving that that responsibility was not put onto the wrong shoulders. And I strive each and every day, each and every task, to maintain that responsibility, to lift it, to prove why I was given that responsibility in the first place.
Wow. I was not expecting the accent, and I'm here for it.
I can't fucking
Thank
wait.
you. I've been waiting to whip out an Irish accent.
Yeah, let's go. Okay. It's already, there are things that I'm sitting here thinking about and be like, this ain't gonna be a one shot, is it?
Yeah, let's make it a 2-shot. Come on, let's go.
We'll see.
Before we even start.
If you guys are the most efficient in the way that the Vanguard demands, then maybe it's gonna be a one. Who cares? But I have feelings.
Forts has never been accused of being efficient.
Brevity, yeah.
Yeah, it's our brand.
No. Okay, so roleplay warmed. We are now going
Yes.
to pull a tarot card from the Divine deck that we've been pulling from for the last few sessions. It is all reloaded. The full 22 major arcana are in here, and since this is the way we do it for one-shots, I'm going to need an energetic group pull. So, I'm going to start shuffling. You know the drill. We stop the shuffle, we stop the pull. Here we go.
This was different for me last time.
Stop.
Stop. Is it the tower? Come on, Will. Come on, Will.
Again, the cards are insane.
Is it the sun?
No. As we move into the mortal states which have fused into the mortal empire, we pull the Emperor reversed.
Whoa.
That is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, especially
Like,
because of what we pulled Wednesday.
Last session, I mean, just to date this, on Wednesday, 2 days ago, we pulled the Empress reversed.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's genuinely crazy.
Oh.
I want to see what
That is
she
wild.
says
It's
about.
apt in
Wait,
both
can I see it?
situations.
And, Can I see it and do
Yeah.
the same thing I did for?
I love that.
yeah.
Do it.
Dissect it, please.
Okay, and this is reversed though. Yeah, but I gotta look
the
at it.
art is
Reverse.
Yeah, tell us what you think it means.
I think it has to do with power and control and like making decisions and having a person in your life make those over you.
So you kind of hit the nails on the head here.
Okay, all
As
right.
depicted, if you want to, somebody wants to throw it in front of the
yeah,
camera.
good.
The picture here is it's King Arthur pulling
shit,
a sword from the stone.
So give it a go.
You're good at it.
Could have been. No,
I know,
it's
well,
fine.
You have practice doing it.
Often viewed as the ideal father figure, uniting this uniting the fractious, defending the weak, and lending their knowledge to and understanding to all subjects. If this was upright, it would be stability, leadership, bravery, bold action, structure. Reversed, as we pulled it today, immaturity, pettiness, rigidity, domination, and anger.
Domination.
That's
Like, are we
crazy.
fucking for real? That's genuinely a
Time to
thing.
be petty bitches.
Okay, so with the Emperor reversed hanging over us, as we prepare to return to the city of Calanthus, let's roll that beam footage.
The gods are silent. The skies grow dim with disuse. The sun has lost its luster. But our world moves ever faster. Let it be known throughout the Prime that the mantle falls to us, my Elvenan, to usher in a new age.
Welcome back to the world and surrounding realms of Regolus Prime. The year is 1019 in the era of dimmed heavens, 5 years after the last Summit of Crowns was held in the demilitarized zone south. Well, no, it was held in Belisarion proper, wasn't it? Not that you would know. That which was known as the Mortal States had become fused into one global power known as the Mortal Empire of Progress, helmed not by one figure but by two. She who wears the armor Malleus Maleficarum, and she who bears the metal wings of a dragon. The dual emperors Beatrix Avalon and Decima Iudex Draconis rule the mortal states with the interests of evolution, of progress through power, progressus per potentiam, and have forged something of a militarized, heavily armed peace. As the camera begins to pan down across the sprawling city of Cliffside, the various ringed districts of the eastern part of the city of Calanthus, down towards the Finns, and across the little gangplank into the great Sapphire Citadel itself.
It keeps getting louder.
Yeah, it doesn't know what it wants. Oh, and now Fantasy Plus is Fantasy Plussing out.
I'm fantasy plussing.
There we go. We're just gonna monitor audio on the fly as it
Yeah,
goes.
no,
fine.
we're good. We got it. You cook over there.
The camera pans down across and over up towards the Sapphire Citadel, where the highest of nobility, the politicians of the Empire, the senators, and the Vanguard all operate. The camera will continue panning all the way upwards and through the glittering azure walls of the Citadel itself and into the uppermost chamber, the 6th level of the Citadel, the throne room of the Vanguard. As you may remember as players, this is a room of dark blue stone, fairly rectangular in nature. On the back end of the room, the eastern side of the room, there is a great window that would look out towards Cliffside and the rest of Calanthus, with light trickling in, light that creates an interesting shadow in this space now, as the window has also been fixed over these 5 years with a great glittering sculpture of a wheel. On the western side of the room, the side that slopes upwards through these stone steps, the pinnacle is this large throne, angular and trapezoidal in shape, carved from the very same blue gemstone as the citadel itself. This is the Marine Throne. But it has been amended over the 5 years, and now there is something of a pillar and a sort of sprawling perch that sets behind the throne, meant for somebody with great wings to be seated and plugged into functionally, with ports and wires and cabling for various implants to connect to, just as are present on the Marine Throne itself. This room, this throne room we find ourselves in, is not empty. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 figures in this room. The 4 of you, whom we will get to in a moment, are kneeling in a line at the base of the stairs. At the top of the stairs, seated in the Marine Throne, clad in that sort of red, ribbed armor that almost is meant to replicate human musculature and viscera through metal and steel, Empress Avalon sits, eyes rolled back in her head. Above her, tethered onto the wingspan perch, tube snaking through her skin, eyes rolled back in her head, but fully set in the Dawnstar armor with that wingspan flayed wide to connect to this perch. Empress Draconis sits, also again in communion with something, this glittering golden aura wreathing and writhing around the pair of them as they communicate with a power not present in this room. The 2 figures beside them, standing or sitting on the 2 small discs of stone on either side of the throne. From where you're kneeling, to the left of the throne, seated, cross-legged, is a young boy who you would all know very, very, very well by this point. Tan skin like their mother, light, bright red hair like their mother, and brilliant, almost supernaturally brilliant blue eyes, and a beautiful, fine-spun toga, and just almost shittily plucking notes on a lyre, the Prince of the Empire, Altair. To you, the right side of the throne, is a relative newcomer to the Imperium. They have served as an advisor to the Inquisition of the Dawn for the past, 2 years now? Still in their mottled green robes, hood with sort of 3 pointed ornaments on it, this bloodstone amulet, gnarled wooden staff with a red gemstone set atop it, but now an additional adornment has been built around this staff to make the bloodstone at the top of it look like the iris of an eye. There is a sort of angular eye-shaped piece of artifice that has topped this staff. The Inquisition's newest advisor, and the person currently communicating with you all, Mage Sethius Amel. Before I start talking for him and giving you all your assignment, the 4 of you have been summoned here today, right at the break of dawn, here in the Calatine, what was the state known as Calatine. You're all in your finest, decked out in your armor, your robes, your official garments of the Vanguard. I open the floor for you to describe yourselves.
We hold
I
it
can go
towards
first.
Kyle.
You see, kneeling on the far left in the line, fully upright, postures set, cloaked in this regal armor from head to toe, face is covered, body is covered in it, and it is this bright gold-plated armor that looking not intently at it, you would see what looks like small cracks or just lines that run all along through the arms, the breastplate, the legs, along the back as well on the helmet. Are these small cracks that make their way through. And when you get closer, you would see that those cracks are emanating that sapphire blue out from it.
It's Calanthus Kintsugi. Let's fucking go. That's great. I love it. Your name, fair knight?
Kyl'yian Raelar.
And so that is Kyl'yian.
What are Kyl'yian's pronouns?
He, him. I'll never be him.
A knight. Pronouns only he, because. Knight Raelar of the Order of the Solarborn. The first of the 4 to be introduced. Who's next?
I will go. You see, as well to Kyl'yian, standing quite tall, but his armor is pure black. Almost like fades into the shadows, almost. Like, what is that, Vanta black? No.
Yeah.
But sheens in such a way, like shines in.
Yeah, like gold accents and whatnot.
Not even, no accents. None of those. The only accent there is that the helmet is off.
Oh, sure.
And so
The only accent is head.
The only accent is head. And the only accent that might be a part of it, as everything else,
It's giving head.
everything else, the arm that comes out to the end has on it what looks like a glowing blue orb with like little crosshair, or one of those things on the edge of
Like cross arms.
cross
Yeah.
arms coming out the side of it. And the top is this very cylindrical, not cylindrical, pointed chin to these half-elf ears that point out, and shaved head here, and blue, fucking dark blue hair that is pulled back into a ponytail right here, and the stiffest blue eyes that are like piercing, and his head, he is extremely intently looking in front of him.
So we have, just to keep things copacetic, Knight Raelar and Knight Yewtrack.
Oh yes, sorry. His name is Bec Yewtrack. His pronouns are he, him. Yeah.
Knight Raelar and Knight Yewtrack have been introduced.
Would you like to?
You go.
Standing in the center of the group, as like directly center from the throne, like opposite, standing at attention, is a human, femme-presenting human with kind of like ashy, blonde, almost gray, curly hair, right now curling about her shoulders and pulled back a little bit on top to keep it out of their face. They're wearing an armor that is it kind of has like almost an antique look. It has white for like the chest plate, but then the sides are deep like royal blues that go down with little like the pieces of filigree and ornamentation. She's carrying a staff that goes above her head, with it's just like a very simple piece of wood, and the top is a like outline of the sun.
I can so clearly see that, actually.
Was there anything else?
Your name?
Your name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pronouns.
Her name is Glorianna. Denighdewich.
Denighdewich. Of the noble Denighdewich.
Denighdewich.
The most noble. Not a joke.
Not a joke.
And can go by Gloria, sometimes just Glow.
Glow if you're nasty.
Glow no, Glow if you're her mom.
Sure, okay.
So, not
Denighdewich.
So opposite.
We're not gonna say what Mrs. Denighdewich is getting up to. She be freaky.
But not their daughter.
She they.
Right. So I'm actually going to retcon then, because you make a good point. It's the three of you in a line, sort of traditionally where anyone would kneel to approach the throne, and then Knight Glorianna, just sort of the head of the three. So it's three and then one, just slightly in front of you guys, as they were directed to be when you all entered the room. So that is our three knights here. Knight Yewtrack, Raelar, and Denighdewich. Talk to us about our one Inquisitor.
Kneeling. As our camera focuses in on this person, you can tell that they've had to fold themselves up a bit. And even as they kneel, they are quite a bit taller than the rest of their compatriots, I think. Did we say heights?
No,
didn't.
because we're kneeling.
Okay, well, I'm going to... If they were to stand, they'd be roughly 6'7".
Stop!
I didn't do that intentionally.
Yes,
and
you did.
Miles was like, "That's funny."
It would all, and 6'7" is fucking tall. However, you are next to three Solarborn who are, regardless of their own individual heights, are just fucking.
Yeah.
The armor is gigantic. But
However, at their height, they are quite a spindly individual, as if somebody's kind of stretched them. Like there's still some youthfulness to them. Like they haven't necessarily grown into themselves quite yet. They've got gray skin that is freckled, light gray horns that curve up and over their head and kind of circle back around to their ears. They've got pastel pink hair that is curly and falls down to about mid-back with tiny braids braided in their hair. Their eyes are brilliant green. And one of the most predominant features, before I get to what they're wearing, are the markings on their skin. In a deep blood red are there's on the hands, you have a triangle with 3 lines that go out and connect themselves to a box, essentially, on each one of their hands. And then from those boxes are 2 lines almost serving as, they kind of look like straps. And they go around their hands and around their wrists to hold on. And then you see these lines travel up and underneath their clothing that they have. On their face, there's a triangle that goes out here across their cheekbone and down, and then that line that was on their hand mimics it and goes down across their face this way. Ooh. And they've got another triangle up here on their forehead that goes like this, and then another line kind of goes down and goes down and over their eye a little bit and intersects over their lip. Mm-hmm. The clothing that they wear is typically like a white-ish robe, but it's not like pristinely white necessarily. Accented with bits of gold and bits of blue. The robe has a high collar that falls down with these big lapels down to about mid-ankle. And the only other item of note that you would see would be a tome that sits on their hip.
Oh, Hannah and books. What do we do?
Yeah,
what do we do?
My character. Sorry, I forgot to mention my character's the armor is a little bit less chonk than your average Solarborn, and they have. I forgot to mention you were explaining the eyes, and I was like, oh yeah, like golden brown eyes. We gotta set up the artists.
Set up the artists. Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Yeah,
golden brown, green, golden brown.
Very like a light, like golden brown eyes, and like very deeply tanned skin.
Lovely.
Love it.
I haven't taken my helmet off yet.
In terms of accents on the coat, it's like there's blue and gold that lines the jacket, and there's a few accents on the pocket here and there, but it is somewhat plain, not as flashy, a little humble.
You do the flashy.
Yes. This person's name is Zofia Olsson. Pronouns, they, them. Inquisitor Olsson.
We have
Or Inquisitor Zofia.
either way.
Yeah.
It can literally be either, in fact. And so we are assembled. 3 Solarborns of 2 different disciplines, and an Inquisitor. You've been brought here specifically. You were all summoned before the sun rose, really, and it asked with every amount of official urgency that the Vanguard can muster to arrive in the throne room at the break of dawn. And here you are. We look up this stone stairwell towards the mage standing on the right. We like props in this house. Looking down at the group of you. Greetings, Knights, Inquisitor. I'm glad to see you received the summons appropriately. Are you well? Fit for battle? For journeying?
Yes.
Always.
The child with the lyre. Just again, almost expressionless, wide-eyed, but just sort of continually every now and then plinking a discordant note on this lyre, looking intently will look over the group of you. There's probably at least 1 or 2 moments throughout this entire interaction where you will have a prolonged amount of eye contact with this child. And if in that moment it will start uncomfortable, but there is a sense of distant and strange ease that will wash over you the longer you look into this child's eyes. But that aside, Sethius again speaks. You will forgive me. I know I am not the most senior member of this empire here, but I have been assigned to give you this directive from our esteemed emperors, and it is of the utmost importance that this directive gets fulfilled. You are aware of those who run under the name the Golden Sentinels, yes?
Indeed.
I would expect nothing less of you, Brother Raelar. I then assume that you know of the wider organization that they are party to, the Sentinels, yes? These individuals have long proved to be a thorn in the side of peace, as much as they would purport otherwise. And the Golden Sentinels' continued absence over these 5 long years has not gone unnoticed and has certainly become a source of frustration for those who govern our fair empire. However, things have begun to shift. The paradigm, as they have put it, has changed. The telepaths of the Inquisition have received numerous psychic wavelengths emanating from a stone structure somewhere far to the south of our empire. The state that was once known as Phylis houses a set of ruins that I believe colloquially is known as the Rusted Tomb. It was once a mausoleum for a long, long dead king that we believe has been somewhat transformed. These psychic wavelengths we have been receiving, they are not the type of interferences you would expect from the moving of matter, from the transpositioning of physical bodies. More so, they seem to be communicative wavelengths, set to travel not over just large distances, but across planes of reality itself. While we do not have any certain pieces of proof that these wavelengths belong to the Sentinel cohort, we do know that they had much activity in the region, up to 5 years ago. And it was a long-standing suspicion, is a long-standing suspicion of our first Emperor Avalon, that the Sentinels were hiding somewhere underground in said region. Your task, Knight Denighdewich, is to prove yourself. You have studied well, you have trained hard, and you have survived the process of becoming Solarborn, and have received due congratulations for said efforts. But each Solarborn must know the burden of command. as Brother Raelar and Brother Yewtrack know well. Your first command begins today. You are under the auspices of the Inquisition, as you will be traveling with Inquisitor Olsson. Do not falter. Do not let your nerves get the best of you. But your mission, all of your mission here, is to travel south towards the rusted tomb, infiltrate it, disable whatever is sending these communications, and leave none alive. Is that clear?
Yes.
Do you have any further questions or inquests?
How shall we travel?
He reaches into the folds of his robes and pulls essentially a small, sort of dull sapphire slate with a rune of transit on it. Present this to the Great Lift when you head out of this chamber. It will take you down all 6 levels of the Sapphire Citadel to the officer's station below sea level. You will take the high-speed rail. I have to briefly do a wiki pit stop, actually.
Shout out our wiki warriors.
Want to become a wiki warrior? Join the Discord.
Because you guys have the map that I need.
I had to check the wiki today when I was building this character sheet.
One moment, because I want to make sure I know where we're doing it. Ah, great. From the officer's station, you will take the undersea high-speed rail that joins with the regular Coalition rail line at Port Bolton. Through this bypassing of the majority of our rail systems, you will arrive in the city of Valyria just around midnight. You will then be tasked with riding along the coast to eastwards before you reach a structure of sandstone inset into the cliff face along the southern edge of the ocean. This is the site known as the Rusted Tomb. With all luck, by this time tomorrow, you will have finished your job and will be making your way back towards Valyria to board the train. Any further questions?
No.
Should we expect resistance?
His shoulders droop as he puts both hands on his staff. I would hope that no resistance would come to you. But in the instance that, and as he is speaking, from the winged perch, Decima's eyes sort of unfilm and snap down, and the wings shunt back into her implants as that sort of golden aura sort of dissipates from around her and starts only wreathing Empress Avalon. She drifts down, and Zofia shuts the fuck up. Like, pulls to the side, bows his head. I believe you were asking about resistance? Her feet finally touch the ground at the base of the stairs. She cuts straight past. I'm still learning all of your names. I don't know why this is the. Cuts straight past Knight Denighdewich towards. I'm gonna do it every goddamn time.
Gloria, she was my Gloria.
Denighdewich.
You made this bed.
You made the bed, and you are gonna fucking lie in it.
You're lying in the bed.
She cuts past Gloria
Denighdewich.
and heads straight towards you. Sort of puts her hand gently on your chin. In the world that we inhabit, there will always be resistance. But it is our duty as Inquisitors to be prepared for anything, and you, Inquisitor, are prepared for anything. Are you not?
With you as my guide, I am.
Guide your own way today. I have faith in you. She leans way in, like almost nose to nose, and gently exhales. And instead of what you as players would have been used to Decima breathing, that sort of filtered, gilded light, It's now this almost nebulous, blurry, blue-orange plasma-like substance that exhales from her mouth, again fueled by these boosted implants, that wreathes around you. Any of it that you inhale will be sucked into your lungs. Describe again what your horns look like.
They are like a not as dark gray as their skin, but still like a fairly darkish gray that comes up and curls around. And there's just a few, like we see with like Katari or Sinov, like there's a few markings from her brands on there, but just like a few lines and dots.
Perfect. Then this plasma breath it winds around your horns for a moment before almost suffusing into those brands. There's all brand-like markings on the horns, sort of letting them glow and ripple with that flame-like plasma before it, almost like a Tesla coil, reaches the tips of your horns and creates this floating moat of that same blue-orange light in between your horns. A gift from a dragon. Use it wisely if you need.
Thank you, my empress.
Just bows her head and then starts drifting back up the stairs again, but stops at the top and sets her feet down in front of Empress Avalon, still again in the armor, in the trance. Takes Avalon's hand off of the throne while Avalon is not even aware, kisses it on the knuckles, then goes over to the boy, gets down on her knees, puts their heads together, casts you all one final look before floating back up into her perch, letting the wings unfurl. That aura subsumes her, her eyes go white, and they're locked in the trance again. Well, I think that was about as clear as it's going to be. Anything else, fine members of the Vanguard? Then do your duty. Serve the Empire, and rid us of doubt. I look forward to your reports greatly. Be well. Let the wheel turn. He thunks his staff on the ground, the light flashes red, or the gemstone flashes with a red light. And he just he's got nowhere to go before it's all one lift, so he's gonna wait for you guys to leave first.
Awkward.
Oh, get the next one.
I'll hang back.
Not gonna fit.
Don't worry about me. Please, you take the first. It'll be fine.
This is awkward.
We're all going in the same direction.
You guys
so
go.
You,
Just
Run to the bathroom first.
stands in the quiet throne room, the fucking trance ass just like.
you heard what he said. Leave.
Kyl'yian will rise and begin following, or leading them out.
Zofia stands, gives one more reverent nod to both empresses, and then turns
The golden aura flickers in response.
and walks towards the lift.
Does anyone need anything before we were to head out?
What do you need?
I'm sorry?
You asked the question, what do you need?
Do you not have everything with you?
I was being courteous.
When summoned by the emperors, you should arrive ready for anything.
I was just making sure you knew that.
This like open, like austere, sterile stone throne room, so everything you're saying is echoing. Just like a
No, I'm so
loud.
sorry.
This is like The Office, but fantasy
sorry.
setting.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
so
the
sorry.
office
I
if
did
they
not,
roll
I did not
Catholic.
narrate it. This was after we left.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this one we're
I did
Kind
not.
of
I did
loud
not.
Okay.
echo.
I was thinking we were in the chamber
I thought we were
still.
waiting. Yeah, I thought we were like
No,
called the
okay.
lift and we're waiting.
Okay.
I was simply in my head. We moved out of
Incredible.
the
Right.
space.
Okay.
There was no way.
In my heart, it still happens in there.
I'd like
There
a
is-
little bit of that conversation.
It's like as the lift is closing.
Though fine, I would want to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
yes, and it is counterintuitive to the
To your
character to
goal.
speak
Yeah.
in the presence of the
Sure.
empresses.
In that case, before you leave, the boy, Altair, as you stand up to go,
Bury the boy.
speaks out to you, not in common.
In what language?
Don't make us regret this. It's like a 5-year-old kid just tilting their head towards you.
Have I ever lost?
I don't know. Don't make it today. For us. Any of the rest of you speak Elven?
Give me a second, I was just looking.
That would be heretical.
Yes.
I do indeed.
So you were hearing all of this.
Okay.
You were hearing all of this.
Interesting to speak this language in here. Play with fire, you do.
I am fire.
Hmm.
See you. And now this conversation is happening in the as the sort of glass lift, the great lift of the citadel closes behind you. And again, as we've seen before, it looks out onto all of Calanthus, to all of Cliffside. That as the sun is beginning to shine, you can see blue light being reflected across Cliffside, and people starting to come out of their small thatched roofed homes, the glittering spires, all of it. The city is waking up, and they will never, ever know what you are doing. All these people, every single one of these thousands of people you're starting to see move and begin the cycle of their lives, that you exist to preserve. You are heading down to a sacrosanct secret piece of the Citadel that they will never see, your names they will never know, but you do this to ensure they will never have to know.
Gloria is looking over the city and kind of like places her hand on the glass a little bit and is just kind of like smiling and taking it in.
Yeah. You've earned the right to not be known by them. Not like this. And as you press your hand against it, the rune of transit that you acquired from Cepheus glows, and the windows shutter. Beginning descent. The lift starts rocketing down.
At this point, Kyl'yian takes off his helmet for the first time.
Now we're just wreathed in wind?
No. The windows shutter with like plates of metal, so that I should have been more specific.
You're doing this.
They're coming up from the bottom, like plates arising to cover the windows.
They're like
It's like glass shield.
like a window
glass
rolling
shield.
up
You're
in a
about
car.
to rocket deep underwater. The glass doesn't want to crack.
I understand now.
Gotcha. I just said the window shutter and the lift starts to.
I was just like,
Plummet.
because in my mind I was like, oh no, but I'm touching glass, so
so it's
either
opening.
so either glass is opening or closing.
crazy.
I was confused.
I was just gonna say, this is when those shutters go up. This is the first time Kyl'yian will remove his helmet and just hold it in his arm. And you would see now under his helmet is tan-ish skin, pretty pale, but there's a hint of sunlight on it. This like bright orange kind of mid-length hair and these bright blue sapphire eyes.
The fucking hair we all have is fucking.
You all look
outstanding.
sexy as hell. Like that's the unfortunate part.
Yeah.
That's why we joined this, you know? That's how we recruit people.
Yeah. You show them the like sexy glittering solarborn, and then unfortunately a terribly real tactic. You've got about 5 minutes in this lift as it is ripping through the layers of the Citadel and burrowing underwater towards the officers' station. I leave the floor open to you if there's any things you need to say to each other in private first.
Hey, don't fuck up. Okay.
Brother Yewtrack, we are here to ensure that that does not happen.
I wasn't speaking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you speaking to me?
Correct. I'm looking at you.
I only respond to polite and direct
Good luck.
conversation.
Good luck with that.
I'm the one that needs luck. Okay.
I said don't fuck up.
We are a team.
I agree with Inquisitor Olsson. I think the better we can come together as a team, the better we will perform in this mission. Are we able to do that?
Oh, absolutely. That wasn't what I was implying.
What were you implying then?
You're new.
We were all new once.
I'm not anymore.
No, but we were once. And we had to prove ourselves. This is all that is happening here. And we are to see that through.
Old doesn't mean good.
Sure.
Again, just like there's something. I wish I had a sound for it, like the sound of.
Are you saying there's elevator music?
No, specifically not that. Like this elevator is ripping down on this rail, so you're hearing like the sound of essentially like almost like a train, like, and it's the word sure before just this underscoring of metal grinding against metal as will grinds against will, and then as these four scions of progress, whether bedecked in armor or in magical finery, arguably a handful of the only people possibly capable of understanding one another, are resolved to descend in near silence.
As the lift reaches the bottom, Glorianna just feels a spindly large hand kind of grab their shoulder in a reassuring squeeze. And then Zofia just takes it back. And
Glorianna
continues to stare at the wall.
Is just conflicted.
What Cepheus did not necessarily weigh on, potentially for good reason, is this particular team's composition. A veteran Solarborn, a newly forged Solarborn taking their first command, and a well-seasoned Solarborn and Inquisitor who happen to be of species nigh antithetical to the Vanguard's agenda. And yet, not only here they are, but here they are with experience. And this is the first time a team of this composition has been assembled by the powers that control the Vanguard, and one must believe it is for good reason. Similarly, it must be left to your own judgment as to why only one Inquisitor has been assigned to this, and to why someone relatively green has been assigned to lead this team. Whatever pieces of these thoughts infiltrate your mind or not is up to you, but with that squeeze, the doors open into the officer's station.
Bec also puts his helmet on. Very specifically, his helmet has elven ears coming out the side of it.
I love it. I love it.
It's pure black as well, but it almost looks like an elven head.
Like we're not making any
Absolutely
point to hide it. And
No.
you don't hide any of you either. You're not covering horns. Yeah. That's correct. The doors open, and you are in a very large cylindrical chamber, like a cylindrical cylinder that's been set on its side. The far wall, this sort of curved wall, is all beautiful, thick, sort of glass windows that look out to under the ocean. It's this dark blue light, some fish in the distance, an eel or two. Again, you're still fairly in the early depths of the harbor, so there's not going to be too much sea life, but it is this just beautiful dark blue glow trickling in as the sun reflects the Sapphire Citadel into the water. And immediately, sort of next to that back window, are these beautiful copper rails, atop which sits a sleek railway car. So it's actually 4 carriages all linked together, as opposed to some of the larger and more standard trains. And it's painted in a fabulous crystalline sapphire color. Again, the Empire likes a theme. This is the high-speed rail known as the Agate Spear. This is the railway line that is exclusive for high-ranking Vanguard military use, and it is currently being loaded with troops. There is a contingent of Vanguard knights and officers beginning to load up onto the back car of this train. Again, there are 4. There's the engine car, 2 middle cars, which we'll get to, and the back car that's getting loaded with people. But the second the lift opens, I assume the 4 of you step out, yeah?
Yeah.
The officer who's clearly in charge of loading these people, they've got like a beautiful overcoat, fabulous golden epaulettes, a red sash across their chest, and like I don't know what the type of clothing it is. The only thing I have in my head is Enjolras from Les Mis with like the gold, or like a My Chemical Romance kind of thing, like that kind of sort of horizontal gilded striping across their vest. She's got a commander's cap on, or an officer's cap on, and it's clearly giving directions, but when the lift opens, she turns over her shoulder and immediately stands to attention, gives a bow. Everyone, attention! The Saints of the Empire have arrived! All, no matter where they are, all the soldiers, whoever is being loaded onto the train attendants, everybody stops, about faces, and bows, and stays hinged at the bow until you do anything.
Eddies.
The officer takes their cap off, puts it under her armpit. At ease, continue as you were. And she sort of scurries along up to the group of you. My saints, I was not informed that you would be joining us today. Or are you simply here to inspect that we are doing everything shipshape, as it were? So sorry, Commandant Lex Navigatus of the Officer Corps of the Vanguard, at your service.
Thank you, Lex.
Of course.
There's no reason for you to have known we would be here today, so...
Oh. It has not been a mistake, then?
No.
That is good to hear. How may we be of service?
We are going for a train ride.
Excellent. We depart for the town of Phaleria in the south. Is that acceptable?
Very much so.
Excellent. Very good. I will see to you that you are all stationed in the officer's car with myself, and we will have a very pleasant experience. I will make sure none of our rabble gets in your way.
That's very appreciated, thank you.
It is simply protocol. It must be done. Load at your leisure. She gives a whistle, which I can't. Can anybody do it?
I can
Yeah.
I can do it. It's loud.
In fact, I think I'm like suddenly. I think I've had you do that.
I was gonna say, I think that exact moment has happened before.
I can teach you how to do it.
Please, I would love to do it. She gives one of those and gestures to the group of you and towards the second car. And a couple of the train attendants immediately dash in there. They're gone for a couple moments. Then they open up the double doors to the officers, the second car on the way. And get on either side of the stairwell leading into the train car, get on one knee. This is. I should have.
They both got scared.
The whistle is
Her
for
heart is
Ava. It
pounding.
means like she needs to come here now, and so she thinks.
Her heart is racing.
Oh, it's me. I'm sorry, baby. It's okay.
Like, what did I do?
You look so cute right there, though.
Oh my god.
I know that was really loud.
And Roz is just like, me too.
Yeah.
She's got FOMO.
You're okay, baby.
Roz, smile for the camera.
Give me them teeths. Give me them teeths.
Look at your teeth.
We call this a
One day it'll happen.
teeths.
One
Yeah.
day it'll happen on camera.
One day she'll grin.
It's too much for me.
She's kind of doing a little...
She's almost there.
Yeah.
So close.
She's smirking.
So you. Can I actually get a perception check for already?
All of us.
The first roll.
Absolutely.
It almost always is a perception check too.
My path is a
Started
19.
It's constantly why I put my shit in perception.
She didn't want to be on my lap. Oh, that's actually good.
18.
18.
16.
24.
28.
Damn.
Whoa!
Holy
Nice.
shit.
You
I guess
are the
cleric.
captain.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No, I'm just
Wise.
Perception is
anxious.
anxious.
I'm just. I like that. What a great cleric quote. Also, yeah. You all get the lay of the land here. First of all, upon the command of at ease, no one is. Everybody is working double time. People are moving with excess precision that is causing them to kind of look a little wonky now. Specifically talking about the knights and the few contingents of officers that are boarding the back end of the train now. The train attendants are a little on edge as well, because again, this is the officer's station, but you guys are a little bit above that. Specifically, also, you all notice this, but this is specific to the pair of you. The quote-unquote rabble is looking at you with a great deal of something that is on the spectrum between wonder and fear. Not like anger or hate necessarily, but something in the ballpark there. You have a reputation, particularly because of the way you've designed your armor. You get a lot of people who, it's hard to see what their expression is at you, because whenever you manage to look at somebody who happens to be looking at you, they immediately eyes to the floor. They are trying to avert all of your gazes, but they make a very big show of not looking at you when you look at them. Commandant Lex is still there, hat under the shoulder, sort of directing a couple things. Should I prepare any particular refreshments for us? The cafeteria car is right conjoined with ours, but I would much rather you guys not have to do anything beneath your stations, as it were. So if we can prepare anything for you in advance, I'd be happy to arrange it.
Something bubbly, refreshing,
That we can do.
to celebrate.
Sure.
Seems fitting.
Oh, I don't, I don't drink.
More
You
for
will.
us. There's always a first time.
Do you drink tea?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, I suppose also coffee. Is that whatever your preference is?
Tea would be lovely.
Tea
Thank
it
you.
is. Well, I will make sure we prepare a nice bubbly bottle, fresh from the cold storage, and we will partake. It is a long train ride, and I hope that you are most comfortable throughout the entire experience. But please, board at your leisure, my lords, and I will see you on board. And she puts her hat back on and just strides, almost goose-stepping all the way up. Again, that like hyper-precision that lapses into something
Almost comical.
borderline's
Yeah.
fast. So she heads on.
Well done, Glorianna.
Thank you.
How are you feeling? Ready?
I am, yeah. I'm excited.
Keep channeling that.
The Leave No Survivors makes this job easier. The first time I was sent out, it wasn't Leave No Survivors. There were a couple mistakes. Some people didn't survive.
I guess we're lucky then.
Unless we leave survivors, then that's a mistake.
We will make no mistakes.
No.
No, please.
He just says no.
That again, this particular interaction, that to me is the moment you were crossing the threshold onto the train. The officer's car that you enter, very similar to other officers' cars we may have seen in this world. It's got 4 booths almost. None of them have doors necessarily. It's just like 4 lovely oaken tables, a beautiful plush red carpet, sort of golden banding and reinforcements along the upper sort of ceiling of the car. Lovely plush carpet, and it's 4 tables, each with 2 plush benches on either side of it. But because of how large the Solarborn are in armor, each of you will take up 1 whole bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple cities.
I like them thick, I like them juicy.
How are we sitting? Because again, it's like aisle, the door that leads to the cafeteria car, the door that leads to the driving car and the engine car, and then you've got 1 booth, 2 booth, red, blue, blue booth.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Zofia walks in, unclasps their book, their Liturgy of Grace book, and thunks it on the table, and then kind of slides back into a booth, crosses their ankles over there, and just sits with their hands folded in their lap.
Perfect.
And then looks at everybody.
Booth?
Which booth?
Do
Blue
we ever
booth.
take off the armor?
That was going to be my next question.
So, you would need like a full facility to do so. It is
All right.
plugged into your muscles.
you
It's
pit
plugged
stop.
into your
Damn.
nervous system.
Okay.
It is like wired in. Yeah.
okay.
Because part of the when you go through the procedure of becoming a Solarborn, you get all these like fit nodes and pieces of mechanism put into your flesh that help you interface with the godlight plate.
Sure. By the second movie, it'll just kind of like come
Right, I
on
was like-
pretty easily.
If
And
anything, it's
and
gonna
by,
get-
by the third, it'll just come out like nanobots. and
Nanobots?
just- yeah.
Fuck that.
Oh,
Never.
that was the thing I forgot to
cool.
do when I described Zofia. When you look closely at their brands, you can see the like flashes of like nanotech almost.
Oh, wow.
Kind of lining where their brands are. Unless you had another descriptor
Nope.
for it. I can't
Nope.
remember how we talked about it. But yeah, like it's like almost like a hologram. Sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't. You're like, did I
Yeah,
just see
the
inside your hand a
lenticular
little
image
bit?
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
The glinting of cybernetics that sometimes catch the light. It is particularly evident when you start spellcasting. That not only do the brands do what brands do, but the cybernetics are going and the implants are going to do what they do as well. So it all. But even then, it's hard to tell where one ends and where the other begins.
It's very difficult.
So, you've got. Do I still have my train depictions from here? I probably
well,
do.
where's that
Oh.
notebook you were gifted? Wait, it's right here, Will.
Which train are you talking about?
The train.
Oh, okay.
Drawing with the champion brothers.
Will.
Give it to me.
With an unopened Sharpie?
Oh wait, here, there's pencils as well.
Wow.
Wait, the Sharpie's been cracked. Because it'll come up better on camera. Perfectly
Drawing
innocent every
with
time.
a champion brother.
Here we go. First time in 2026.
Wow.
Flip that bitch open.
Wow, and it's such nice paper that I'm about to destroy.
Make phallic.
No!
Phallic?
It's usually.
You
That's gonna be
know,
my next
usually-
character's name.
phallic is kind of one of those words that, like, if it didn't mean what it meant, it would be kind of a
Phallic?
cool name,
It's a good
like
name, yeah.
chlamydia.
Yeah.
No, like
yeah.
that's honestly
Like
a fantasy
chlamydia?
name.
Yeah, like if you
Phallic?
think about remove the meaning of chlamydia.
Phallic chlamydia.
A pretty name.
That's my next
Hi, my name is chlamydia.
character.
I don't.
Phallic chlamydia.
I don't know if I could separate it.
It's
But, like,
really
just-
hard.
I think I could separate phallic because that's already kind of a like we don't use that in our everyday life.
I use it quite a bit.
Do you use chlamydia quite a bit?
We are theater.
I think I use phallic more than I use chlamydia.
And
Chlamydia is like the word for it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
What's your nickname? Clam?
Clammy.
Clammy. Yeah.
Hey, this is my
Yeah. Or
Idia.
D.
Dia is
Nuts?
Dia is wild.
It means
Dia is pretty
day in
great.
Spanish.
Sure. But
Chlamydia.
saying that your name is
Dia is a
chlamydia
nickname for chlamydia is one of the most insane things I've ever
wild.
heard you say.
I'm asking
You've said a
you
lot
to
of crazy shit, and that is...
Oh, I've said a lot of crazy shit. Okay, William Champion.
Hi, my name's chlamydia. I go by
I think
Dia.
phallus is
Chlamydia
easier
phallic.
to-
Chlamydia phallic.
I think phallus.
My
or
name's
phallic is
Dia.
easier.
Chlamydia, if you're nasty.
Chlamydia.
And you probably are.
What a
friends
pit stop.
Hey!
Hey, look at that. They
My
look like
awful.
that's
My
not
friends call me
terrible.
These are too far apart. That's the issue with this drawing,
Some
is
of
that
those.
the booths are a little closer together.
Those are
This is
booths. That was
The
genuine.
middle things are tables, right?
Yep.
Those are seats.
Oh.
Booth, table.
And they're
We've been
are
on
they
a
like,
train.
We've been on a train.
Are they like back-to-back booths?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what is one booth, two booth, red, blue, booth, blue, booth?
One booth. One,
Got a little gas in there, folks.
two.
Let's really make sure we nail this
Yeah.
down.
Blue.
If it's for the
And it's
artist.
the top of the
for the-
page, the front
One,
of the
two,
train.
red, blue.
Yes.
And the back of the
okay,
page is-
hang on.
Okay.
If we're doing this whole
If we're
thing,
doing
If
this,
there's
we
not,
gotta do
if
it.
there
gotta-
is
yeah.
not an encounter on this train car, I'm gonna
There
be
is
very
not.
upset that
There
we
is
spent
not.
this much time on it.
Will
Yes.
wants to rehab his
Fantastic.
train
Will wants to make sure the
reputation.
cafe.
I'm in the blue booth.
great. Back. You want to ride backwards or forwards?
Backwards, because in this fantasy world, I don't get car sick.
Correct. It's the nicer way to do it.
In fantasy worlds, I can eat gluten and I don't get car sick.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Great.
Kyl'yian will take off his helmet and he'll sit across from Zofia
Zofia.
in the going forward in that back
Yep.
booth, and he's also going to take from his back this massive greatsword, and he's just going to lean it up against the booth
All right.
as he sits.
Yep.
All right. You don't stow it overhead.
No, it's gotta be quick hands.
Perfect.
When you sit down, Zofia just wiggles their feet at you like hello, but then keeps yeah.
Like under the table.
No, they've got their legs crossed on the booth
okay.
and they go.
That's
I can see it so good.
It's really weird, but also like, huh?
God damn it. Where are you
Like
sitting?
like the whimsy of it.
Yeah.
Where are you sitting?
Right now, she's not sitting. She is at the window and is going to like watch the world go by for a little bit and probably pray a little bit.
Great.
What window is she?
With my prayers.
Yeah,
with my
where do you think you'll end up?
Well, what window are you talking about?
There are just like windows lining each side of the train.
There's only one window.
You're standing in the aisle?
No.
I'm
Just
so
like
confused.
out in some of the space that isn't a booth. There is more space than there are seats because this is a spacious, like
fancy.
first class officers.
It's
cabin.
not meant to be.
We're not on
No,
the
no.
LIRR here.
Like these are.
LIRR.
I did say back to back, but these are a bit too far apart. But I do like the idea that there is space to move and exist in this
Got it,
without
got it.
sitting down.
Like you could do a little bit of yoga.
Yeah.
She'll be kind of like next to the blue with them.
Great.
So like,
of like
still can listen to
here-ish,
what's
yeah.
happening if there needs to be that. But
Bec will sit, and bless you. Bec will sit where he can see
in the name of
Gloria.
the sun and the
I'm gonna
wind.
put you up here.
Yeah.
Great. Great. So, let me pause this music. It's not too long after you've gotten in here that looking out the window towards, looking out any of these windows back towards the platform, you can see that the train gets fully loaded. You can hear the doors clink, 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 slamming shut, locking. You can hear the of all that, the sort of arcane lightning being charged into the rails. And it's just before the train gets going that Commandant Lex comes back in through the cafe with a large tray of stuff. Refreshments for you, my lords. We're going to have quite the afternoon of it. And she rolls it right into the middle. And it's a tray, it's got this sort of trough of ice, placed in which are 3 beautiful bottles. These are bottles made from silver that are not see-through, but are clearly frosted over. And then, if that trough is one side of the tray, you've got the bulk of the tray is a proper tea set. That sort of almost platinum tree of plates with like biscuits and sandwiches and little treats on it. Just a full spread that she's brought out for you. Please enjoy to your heart's content. I know I certainly intend to. And she undoes one of the silver bottles, pops it open just as the train begins to head away from the station.
The entire train goes.
Let me try that one again. It was quite a thought.
But you're gonna play. Ding, 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 ding,
Not
ding,
quite.
ding, ding, ding,
It's this
ding,
one.
ding. Oh. Oh yeah.
Assume it's gonna get.
Oh, look at those train sounds.
Come on now.
I think that's good.
This music will not get loud.
Oh, okay.
This is one of the Fantasy Plus. The track is quiet for no reason.
The Fantasy Plus where they're like, we'll make this one quiet.
You could fall asleep to that train sound.
It is in fact royalty-free train sounds for sleeping. So the train gets underway. Lex pops one of these bottles, pours herself a glass, and then hands the 3 of you glasses, and it is this beautiful, like, almost looks like carbonated liquid mercury that is poured out into all 3 of your glasses. Smells like citrus, particularly almost like grapefruit, very, very dry grapefruit, and just a pleasant hint of fermentation.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Thank you.
More for me?
She's gonna pour you. What do you take in your tea? My lord.
Splash of milk.
But of course. Pours this cup of just steaming green tea. dash of milk, hands you the cup. To you, my lords, and to the Empire. May the wheel turn.
Ever in your favor.
God damn it.
The family, the apples do not fall far from the fucking tree, do they?
And also with you.
I'm playing
And
the
also
game
with
of
you.
how much do I make them similar
Yeah,
and
yeah.
how much do I delineate. That's I got smoke coming out of my ears.
Who's
I don't know.
similar?
Who
Other
are they
Olsons,
like?
right?
Yeah. You at home, who are they like?
No, ain't nobody who's watching this the day it drops that has to guess.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
I'm wearing the fucking wig.
Okay, so
I'm wearing the fucking wig.
as with your glasses of envy wine in hand, they make you feel like euphorically lightheaded. That's like the point of envy wine, so that you become the envy of others who aren't drinking it.
It's interesting.
I will say for my Solarborn particularly, it a little bit affects the Inquisitors, but you're designed to be more in tune with your implants in your body than others. Solarborn are designed to be detached from their body sensation, so you kind of don't get drunk anymore. It takes liquor that is built for Solarborn to get you drunk, essentially.
Yeah.
For Inquisitors, you're definitely a heavyweight, unless you canonically want to not be.
Oh. No.
Like,
I'll be a heavyweight.
So, I'm gonna have Lex sit over here for now. She is not going to necessarily engage with you
I don't know
unless.
if I believe you that we're not about to fight something.
Okay. She's gonna sort of get out her paperwork on the table and start like looking over what's clearly some marching orders along with battle plans and tactics. You'd have to like really get up on a grill to look at more of those. But I want to turn the mics and cameras over to you guys. You've got at least a few hours, like 6 hours on the train underwater before you even breach the daylight and the topside. And then probably another 6 hours after that. It's about a 12-hour ride on this particularly high-speed version of the Coalition Rail to get you all the way down to Valyria in under a day. So,
If the sun's not out, then I will sit down.
Can we see fishies?
as the train is rocketing by, you certainly can. There are like all sorts of silver-scaled trout and proper like deep-sea saltwater fish. Well, not deep-sea, but like big ocean saltwater fish.
We're not like Noah parting the Red Sea and
Yeah,
like a whale.
yeah. Maybe one or two large animals like that, but anything that comes close to the rail line is something that either can resist or can use electrical currents, because the whole thing is charged underwater, right? It's almost lethal to water-based wildlife that aren't specialized for it. But you can definitely see some.
It's really fucked up.
It is.
It is.
Yes. They've supercharged the ocean because they could.
Tough.
But again, it's because of the water pressure and that dappled blue light that gets a little darker as you peel away from the Sapphire Citadel. All you've got is the sound of the train and your own company. So for at least these first 6 hours before we breach the water, how are you spending it?
I'm gonna go find out what they're working on over there. And Zofia downs the rest of their drink, sets it on the table, and will kind of stroll casually over to
Lex.
Commandant
Lex.
Commandant Lex.
I'll take her seat across from. Kyle forgot.
Kyl'yian.
Kyl'yian.
Kyl'yian will pull out a small little kind of bag hidden within his armor and whatnot that holds a set of cards, and he will divvy them out.
Oh, perfect. And you're still sitting
Like for me to play.
up here for now?
For us, like playing games. Yeah.
Did you move?
Here in front of me.
Yeah, as
Dick move.
as Zofia stood up, they ran their hand along the trolley that was still there and plucked a fresh glass up and took the glass and crushed it, but not crushed it, but like takes their hands,
Yeah.
molds it over there, over the glass, and the glass begins to shrink and remold, and then as it remolds into a magnifying glass. And she spins it, or they spin it between their hands, and then head over to talk to Lex.
And what
Lex.
feature did you use to do that?
I used
The coolest fucking feature in the
I
game.
used Gift of the Potter to do that.
Gift of the Potter.
Again, the glittering light in the brand, sort of the way out. As you begin to crush it, if somebody had a really keen eye, they could see that light from your brands and from the implants in your skin not only glow, but little almost cybernetic lines would begin to work their way up and into the glass from both of your hands to begin the process of destruction and reformation into that spyglass. How publicly do you do that in front of Lex?
Oh, very publicly. It's flashy.
Okay, it's giving stage magician.
Yeah, it's in an effort to be not negatively intimidating, but to kind of intimidate in like a I'm a superior
like
kind of thing.
We're gonna sit here and chat, but do not forget.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She will take her hat is off, but she'll sort of sit up a little straighter. Most impressive, my lord. I didn't really describe her. She has like chocolate-colored skin, sort of dark hazel eyes, very, very frizzy, tightly curled hair that somehow, again, she can just sort of wedge it all under that sort of commissar cap. But she's got the hat off. She did have the boots up on the table for a moment, but now they are not. Most impressive, my lord, really and truly. I will not ever tire of seeing such miracles. I don't dare presume. Do you intend to join me?
I would love to. Maybe help you with your paperwork?
Oh, I would not bother you at all, Lord Inquisitor, with such tasks. This is trivial compared to whatever you're assigned to.
Nothing is a bother when we're aligned with the same goals.
I struggle to admit that I am not certain these pieces of paperwork match inquisitorial standards at the moment. I would not want to... Forgive me, my lord. I hope none of my infractions here will cause a demarcation in my record, should you notice any.
They set the magnifying glass on the table, kind of on top of some of the papers, and then slide into the booth.
Let's pretend I'm not an inquisitor, and I'm just a friend. And there's no infractions to be had.
Is this a test, my lord?
No. I just want to know what you're working on.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
With advantage.
My charisma's a 7. What the fuck am I doing, guys?
Oh, you know what?
Preterism up anyway.
I'm gonna make a Inquisitor rule on the fly. I will allow Inquisitors to roll persuasion, intimidation with intelligence.
With intelligence.
Mhm.
Okay. You're very
I'm
kind.
stealing a skill straight from Rogue Trader.
And this is, we're doing persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 16.
16. Let me just actually.
I just want to know what's on the papers.
There's a moment where you can see her sort of sweat, like a bead of sweat start to form, and she shakes it off. A fellow officer. A friend.
A friend.
Please. Oh, you don't. She looks at the magnifying glass. And she goes to get another glass from the tray to pour you another thing of the envy wine. Cheers. Well, and she slides a couple pieces of paper over to your side of the table. It's awfully tricky, you see. We're currently trying to survey some of the ocean towards the northwest of the coast. There's been some strange resonant activity there, but it's nothing there but old ruins, really. Sects and cults that no longer exist. It all should be inert, but we're getting some signs of movement, at least for the past few years.
What cults?
Oh, it was this group, I believe, and she pulls up her. It went out of style some 1,000 years ago. They were called the Keepers. Used a lot of owl imagery, but beyond that, it's they went inactive. And again, for our records say that even their ruins hold nothing of any import. But the activity is activity, and well, believe it or not, the Inquisition is interested in such activity. So we are attempting to find some way to path a route down there, but trains won't reach. We need new craft entirely to reach it, and that's not something that our fabricators are necessarily interested in funding at the moment. Beyond that, just preparing and drawing up new marching orders for another summit if we need one.
That's all.
Well, again,
Between
like
friends. Any juicy gossip?
she leans in.
Between friends, of course.
She, again, another bead of sweat, and she looks, sort of those hazel eyes dart up at you. Well, friends don't share gossip one-sidedly, do they?
Crash Boba.
There is a knight. A Solarborn. That has broken protocol. That I have let break protocol.
Go on. I pour more of the drink in the glass.
Can I get a perception check from you?
Am I across the booth from this?
Yes! Yes, you're across the aisle!
About to say,
Can you roll a perception check?
Yeah. 100%.
Well, again, talk about an Inquisitor's wiles. You have gotten her to kind of forget that there are other Solarborn in the room right now.
That's the stank the Olsons have.
Welcome back to 5e where I roll like garbage. It's still a 10.
A 10?
I got a 14 for perception.
My passive is 17.
Yeah, but you're trying to listen.
That's fair.
You hear the word Solarborn. You hear protocol. You're not hearing any of the immediate specifics. You'd have to get closer to do it.
He's just gonna.
So again, stoic, stone-faced, takes off helmet to listen to the tea. Like, just
Puts it on the table in front of him.
That's so funny. Gotta hear the hot goss. Gotta listen better.
It's like when you're on the train and you turn off your headphones.
Yeah, exactly.
These cans are too loud.
Brother Julius is his name. He is kind. Unless I don't want him to be.
Hey, yo. Julius, give
I
me
think
that.
we can both drink to that.
I would hope so. Well, no, you don't get to drink yet, friend. Your turn.
What would you like to know?
Whatever the gossip is. Doesn't have to be quite as personal, I suppose, but I figure lay the cards on the table. This won't... friends.
Rumor has it, the Golden Sentinels have been spotted.
The color drains from her face.
Between friends.
Is this a friendly jest?
No, I would never do that to a friend.
May I ask more?
You may ask. I may not answer.
She puts her glass down and clears some of the papers aside.
Zofia refills her glass.
I'm gonna roll a constitution check. She's okay for now. She's an officer. She knows what she's doing.
That's what they all say.
Yeah. Start drinking with an inquisitor, see what happens.
Yeah.
She pulls out a older piece of parchment that is clearly a copy of a copy and slides it across the table to you. You would recognize it very well as an inquisitor for at least a few years. This is a... Where's my notebook? I want to get the exact words that I used before.
Hold.
Hold, please. Notebook check. Hold for notebook.
Hold for notebook. Your girl.
This is a copy.
Sorry?
Your girl, the keeper. Sorry. I'm tweaking internally.
This is a copy of the Parlay of the Verdant Banner.
Ooh, okay.
which were the codices and
Flagship.
and things agreed to between the Golden Sentinels, the Vanguard, and Uthevanan on the banks of the River Gilanaris.
Is that above table the?
Yeah.
That's that.
No, the other time.
Well, there was a genuine
The
question.
other time we waded into the river and made a deal.
The other time you
I'm-
made a pact for peace that then got shattered.
Dan is trying to remember.
Yeah, it's that.
Okay. Yeah.
They have been distributing these amongst the officer corps for at least the past few months now, in concordance with our Empress Decima's recent strictures. I thought it was just a reminder of policy and a set of proof that told us of why these policies had changed. You're telling me that there's been activity, actual activity.
That's the rumor.
You watch something flash behind her eyes a little bit, and you can see her processing before she makes a decision. She takes a risk. Friends help friends, don't they?
Always.
Pours more into the drink. I'm trying to get this host wasted.
Getting her wasted.
I feel like you don't even need to.
Yeah, really.
She's spilling.
And Zofia's going drink for drink with them.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Wow.
She.
Okay.
We have so much time.
So much time. And Zofia can drink.
Getting sloshed in the first hour. Well done,
Right.
Lex, my queen.
Yeah. Isn't that what you always do on a work trip?
Yeah, get hammered on the way.
Yeah.
It's a train. What are you gonna do? Steer?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay $12 for a coffee. Let's go. Friends help friends. Mm-hmm. I have been dissatisfied with my position, and a victory under the eyes of the High Vanguard would prove most beneficial to an officer looking for more. If perhaps an officer could glean a general direction to follow said rumors from a friend, then in turn they could repay that friend with a contingent of soldiers that were perhaps unnecessary to the mission. As a friend. She leans back, gauges where she's at, and puts her boots up on the table. She's like, she sits
Misses
back,
the table.
has to like steady. She goes through a couple rotations of the world, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
And then she puts the boots up on the table and like, hat goes on.
That's her inner monologue,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
The hat goes on.
It's not in her. She says it out loud. Hat goes on.
Commandant Lex.
Oh shit. She sits back up.
No. Friends.
She just.
This is bad.
You're already headed there.
Well, then where are you headed? I'll send the soldiers. They'll go.
Somewhere rusty.
Rusty. Somewhere rusty.
You have 11 hours. You have 11 hours and 30 minutes to figure it out. Friends love giving each other riddles and puzzles.
Do they?
At somewhat rusty. I'm gonna say he maybe hears that.
That's fair.
Bec kind of gives this and like turns his head towards you.
My social skills are rusty. You've told me that. Many a time.
Let's be reminded of what our goal is here, Inquisitor.
Yeah, we all it's the same ends. For the Empire.
For the Empire.
Wheels. I love a good wheel, for sure.
There's a
Love
lot.
a wheel.
So many on this train right now.
Love a wheel.
Oh, there are, aren't there? They're all moving.
No.
It's like
boy.
the wheels, we turn the wheel, and the wheel turns us. They're all turning us now. It's just fantastic, wheels, really.
You can either get on the wheel or get run over by it.
You can never get off. You
Never.
can get off the train. Not now, you drown. But would you drown? Do you do Inquisitors drown?
No.
No.
Never.
Give me a second.
No.
That's getting written down.
Inquisitors can't drown.
As far as Lex is concerned, Inquisitors.
Can't drown.
One day you're gonna be drowning,
And Lex is gonna be like, they're fine.
And Lex is gonna be like, I don't have to save them.
They're okay.
They're great. Don't worry.
You're like,
They have God on their side.
Got God and anime on.
I want to briefly pan over the two of you playing cards.
Yeah.
I want to briefly pan over here.
Yeah.
Kyl'yian is divvying out cards to both of them.
Do you want to do straight, just a straight D20 roll? See who wins.
Oh.
First game.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. 16.
That one.
Whoa!
That's so funny.
All right, that's fair. He's letting you win.
I played a lot with my family growing up.
Good for you.
I'd say the nat 1 is not only you letting him win, but it is letting them win. It is immediately obvious to you, Gloria, that they are letting you win. Like, no, it is not even. It is so plain.
That's so mean.
Roll. We'll re-divvy out for another round.
At least kick my ass for real.
Well, I guess congratulations are in order. Your first big mission.
Haven't done anything yet.
Now's your time to prove it. You seem distant. Are you sure you're ready for this?
I know I'm ready for it. In the way I know it will get done. I wasn't exactly expecting the directive of no survivors.
Were you anticipating to bring a prize back for them?
I don't presume to anticipate or assume. I more just mean it.
Smart not to assume. But we can rest assured that if they are wanting us to return without any survivors, then there is well reason for that. This is a good thing.
I know.
You know, I see a lot of myself in you. Just younger, obviously.
Thank you.
What I mean is, you're going to do well.
Thank you. I'm really appreciative that you're here. Well, I know I could do it without you, but I don't think I would want to.
It is a pleasure to serve, and it is an honor to serve alongside you. Alongside this whole team, as rusty as they might be.
Another thing I was not entirely expecting.
The team that was assembled,
Yes.
well, it is a bit of an odd bunch,
Racist bunch.
Yeah, really.
but
Didn't say anything.
I think we will all bring
You
our...
were the one that was immediately hostile.
We will all bring our own strengths to this endeavor. May I ask you something, Knight?
Of course.
What was it like for you?
Becoming.
Yes.
I must confess, I faded in and out a few times.
It gets foggier the longer you go.
Obviously there was pain, but there's only so much that the mind can really experience at one time, so Sometimes it's easier to let go and just focus on the goal. And so there were moments of pain and there were moments of lightness. Like I was flying. What about you? It has been a long time.
Are you calling me old?
I was simply giving you the opportunity to confess to your elderly state.
Jesus.
It just might have been a long time from since then.
It has been. It's partly why I asked you. I don't remember a whole lot of it, but I remember that pain. But I remember that pain creating me, or who I was supposed to be. So it was never really that painful, because it was all worth it.
Can I get another flat d20 roll for card game 2?
For the card game too. Yeah.
Electric boogaloo.
That was cocked.
9.
19.
Hey!
Okay, you're starting to get the hang of it a
It's
little bit.
the game was played fairly by both, and this time
You lost.
you it's not like a crushing loss, but it's a definitive loss. You definitely lose, and you flex a little bit of your expertise, whether that's if anything, just to underscore the point you were just making.
Well, if these card games are any sign of how this mission will go, I hope that I can at least pass on some of my knowledge.
It will go well.
Yes, it will. Ignore Bec Yewtrack as much as you can.
I do.
They are still finding themselves, I think. I think we all are in different ways, but I'm sure you can glean as to why I think them specifically.
Yes.
But we will still succeed, all of us, as long as we work together. Now, would you like to play another round of this, or is my besting too much for you?
I don't want to step on the scene. So.
Interject.
Oh. Bec will kind of.
Mentee.
Bec will kind of take a deep sigh and stand up and walk over to your table.
Do you plan on joining us? There doesn't seem to be much room.
No,
Ass too fat.
brother,
Literally.
brother Kyl'yian, may I speak privately with Sister Denighdewich? Sorry, I messed it up.
Denighdewich.
Denighdewich.
Gloria's fine.
Sister Gloria, then.
I will leave you to it. He will
Literally in the giant suit.
giant, like our plates are clashing
Kind of
together.
pushing against each other.
Grabs my sword.
I'll contend it is not awkward. They have always been in these suits
that's
for
fair.
so
Yeah,
long.
that's fair.
Yeah,
That's
fair.
actually
It
so
is-
true.
they like clink chests, move swiftly, and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it is
Quick kiss and then move on.
Like
Yeah, chest bump, Roman handshake,
Kiss.
just like Decima around.
So yeah, Kyl'yian will get up.
We call that
Grab-
the solar-born shuffle.
It's canon. He'll grab his shit, and by
gotta be
shit I
able
mean
to
helmet
figure
and
that shit
sword, and
deep in the trenches.
Are you still with
Yes.
with Lex?
Yes.
But you're sitting across from each
There's-
other, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Lex is not with Lex.
Lex is
Lex is gone.
Yeah,
Lex checked
it's
out for the night.
Commandant Navigatus that's here right now. What you hear as you sort of approach this conversation.
Wait. Are you telling me if Samuel, is that something to do with the whole there's the whole new church that's down there with the Inquisitorium. They helped build a town. Is it them? Has it been secretly them the whole time? They're like, you don't know it's the church, the one they helped build.
What church are we talking about?
It's the one in. Have you been to Flyria?
No.
Have you been down there?
I don't recall, no.
Never.
It used to be. Oh, it's on one of these reports. Fuck the fucking reports. There was a trade ministry and it got screwed up. What? 6 years ago, something like that.
Is she going through the reports?
She's just like barely.
Okay, as she does this though, because my intelligence is a 22, I have my magnifying glass and I'm just trying to catch bits and pieces of the reports as she
also
flips through it.
Probably have like optical enhancements somewhere like nestled into your irises too. So I'm really not against it.
Okay.
Give me an intelligence saving throw. And I'm having to be a saving throw to essentially so that your perception of time is a little slower as as she's flipping through the things.
Ooh, yes. Ooh, okay. I gotta do math. It's been a minute.
While you're doing math, Kyl'yian is standing kind of in that middle zone behind Zofia, kind of next
Like
to the...
here?
Yeah. So that he's in the conversation,
Yeah.
but he's not sitting at
Yeah.
the table.
Sort of resting on the back of the bench.
My brain can't
28.
imagine more trains.
You, yeah, just like
Yeah.
zoom enhance. The thing that most catches your eye is that there's some few pieces of paperwork that are seemingly about the island to the far northwest in the ocean, known as the Anvil, and a couple lines specifically about repeated enemy encroachments upon site at the Anvil, all unsuccessful.
Okay. Cool.
There's more about that in there, but that seems to be what the thing that whatever your optical awareness is picking up on as a point of interest for an Inquisitor. That's what it lands on for the most part.
File that away.
What? Yeah, it did. It's like 6 years ago, and then they built it. What the hell are they called? The Carriers, I think. They're our friends down there. Well, are they our friends? That's what I'm asking. Are they not the friends?
The carriers.
Fucking soul.
Oh shit.
I have not heard of these carriers. Have you?
Only in passing.
They're the ones in the white robes you see in town every now and then.
Looks at white robes.
No, I'm not. That's not an accusation, my lord. It's not. You can see her like the gears grinding to try and.
Lex. Friends.
Yes, but you come on.
Friends.
Friends.
I just meant the ones in the all white robes, the plain robe. They no hair. You know the ones. They help. It's then the thing. You'll meet him when you should know him, my lord. He runs the place down there. They're all friends. He's also bald, but he was bald first, I think.
Do you know this name?
This guy, he invented baldness. Everybody had
What
hair.
is his name? It is something. Oh, throat goateus, something like that.
Get out of here. William Champion. I cannot today.
He's Thronodius. That's the one. Bald,
Throat goatee.
grumpy.
Throat Godius.
Yes.
Does that
Yes.
name?
He runs the requisitions down
Inquisitor.
there. And yes. He's a head scribe.
Thronodius.
Thronodius. Brother Thronodius. He helped the carriers, but it's not the carriers, is it? I thought they were friends. They like wheels.
Between friends, I do not receive the reports about what Brother Thronodius does. However, we can't rule them out. Good to keep a wary eye.
She taps
But
her.
you say they like wheels.
Yes. Who doesn't like a good wheel?
If they like wheels.
They look to the train.
Why wouldn't I like trains?
So this conversation is
Is a wheel.
It is a fucking wheel.
If they like wheels, Then they certainly can't be unfriendly.
Yeah. Speak unfriendly. I have not met you properly yet. I am Commandant Lex Navigatus. My lord.
Pleasure to meet you.
We're friends now.
Yep.
Indeed we are.
Do you want more friends? She hands you her glass.
Well, crack open. Well, like lean over the
all
bench,
friends down
the booth, set his helmet down on the table, and then pick up the bottle and pour more into their glass, into your glass, and into Kyl'yian's glass.
She
as
looks
well.
over across the way towards you. You want more friends? It's the only time I'll ask one of you this.
Just stares at you.
They aren't
He's
friendly,
kind of a
are
grump.
they? Wow. New friendo, what is your name?
My name is, well, above the table. Would they would just call us Lord and everything.
Lord
right?
or
Not
knight,
brother.
yeah.
Okay. Kyl'yian Raelar.
My Lord Raelar. To being friends. It's good. It's free. It's very scary. I'm not going to pretend I'm not very scared right now. I definitely am. Definitely.
I think as is the way.
Absolutely scared.
Terrified.
Shitting my
Strangers
pants.
are two friends you haven't met yet.
Yes, but you're scarier than strangers because you're all you just outrank me to hell. And that's very scary to be definitely just a little bit enviable right now. That's all. I am a little enviable. And that's scary to be around people like you like that, but we all have the same ends. And so people with the same ends are friends, even if they're scary friends. It's friends.
Lex was just telling me how they have ambitions.
What are those ambitions?
They were private once, and they aren't now.
Well, we all have ambitions.
Do you? Even you? What happens when you climb to the top of the ladder? Where else do you go?
Well, ambition is how we got here.
We fly.
Do you get wings at the end?
You can. If you
can't.
want.
I can't get. I'm just
Not
a
with
guy.
that attitude.
What? Just a guy. I'm sorry. This is. I'll just ask it. You go through changes, right? Not the normal ones, like extra changes.
Yes.
What is it like becoming a saint?
Different. For everybody, it's a different experience, a different type of change. But
It's incredible.
Really?
The best feeling in the world.
it shows you your truth.
That's what Brother Julius is on about.
Hmm.
Huh. Okay. And sometimes you maybe get wings.
Sometimes.
Do you get wings?
Are you turning around and asking
Yeah.
this? Oh.
His are in places he doesn't like to show.
Elves get weird wings.
They're pretty small. He doesn't like to whip them out.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
He's a little embarrassed.
You could come over here and drink with us.
Just know that someone.
I was trying to have a conversation with her. Like, in a conversation, she's saying this.
Well, that's
Yeah, that's true.
somewhere. Just so you know,
Yeah.
John is having a fucking connection.
I know he is,
somewhere.
yeah.
No, I and Lex have completely lost the train of thought.
That's okay.
The train
Small
of
bits.
thought.
We can move to whatever this was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Hand the camera.
Bec kind of sits down in front of you, Gloria, and goes, I've been told by people that I am too harsh too quickly. I don't trust people that are younger and new to this. But we're not going to succeed in what we need to do without trust. You are too kind, which to you might be a benefit, but in battle and in what we are to do, it can be dangerous.
Sorry, I don't know what you mean. How am I too kind?
The way you speak to people, the way you speak to those under you, you are too kind.
How I speak to people has nothing to do with how I do my job. I would suggest maybe you find a little bit more kindness.
Kindness will get you killed.
If I die because I'm kind, then I will die in the light of the glorious sun.
You won't die. No one dies on my watch.
So is it that I need to trust you and do well, or do I not need to worry because I won't die on your watch?
You don't need to be so competitive. You know, you can look me in the eyes more. I know you don't like my kind, but you're working with me.
I have no problem with your kind.
Are you sure? I see the way you look at me.
I find it hard to look at someone who is staring daggers with every glance.
Sure, it's not my ears.
You're the only one bringing up your ears.
Sure. Well, I guess this didn't work. I tried to lend a branch to you, and you obviously don't want to.
Take a branch.
Mine.
If the first time I look at you, you say, hey, don't fuck this up.
Well, that's the truth.
Okay. You'll have to forgive me if I don't then look at you kindly. I do thank you for coming and speaking with me, and I do thank you for deigning to be part of this mission. It's very important to me that it goes well, and I'm quite happy that I have so many experienced fellow Soloborn here. If you want to be combative with me, I'm sorry. I'm not going to bite.
Lex has stopped talking to the pair of you and has gotten on her knees on the booth, peering over to watch this conversation.
Zofia is listening, but then occasionally we'll use that magnifying glass to kind of just peek at the notes.
Spy on the things
Yep.
while Lex is not looking.
Do you not like your kind?
I find my kind difficult. But no, I do. When you are ousted as much as I am from even the people that you think that you trust, and that you've grown and been forced upon as a child, you have to remind yourself that even if the goal is to get rid of my kind, I can sympathize with them. So yes, I do.
Interesting. I don't know if I understand that, but
What don't you understand?
I would never be able to go back on my people and who raised me. So, and at the same time, I can understand in a way if you were to simply say that you are spurned and you hate the elves, but you didn't say that, so that's why I'm having a hard time understanding.
I hate my parents.
Okay,
Do you like yours?
I do.
Mine left me, dropped me to do this.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
How old were you?
I've been told I was 3.
So you don't remember?
Correct.
You've never met them?
Never.
How do you know you don't like them?
A fair question. I've gathered that feeling for myself. It's hard when you have no recollection of anything, and you live for 70 years and you still don't know who they are. Our ages are different. I'm roughly what you would consider your age, maybe a bit older, but I lived longer than. It's hard not to have someone in your life and to be put into a group of people who want things that I want, but say things about my kind that I can get frustrated with. But the job is the job, and the duty is the duty. You exude that. I won't say that. I won't say you won't. You don't. I'm not the best with words. And I tend to speak quickly, harshly, without actually getting to know someone. For that, I am sorry.
There's no need to apologize. But thank you.
Of course. I mean it, though.
I hope that you view this as more than a job. At some point. I guess it is not necessarily needed to believe, but it helps.
What do you believe?
I believe in the Vanguard. I believe in the sun and the wheel. I simply mean that I tend not to look at this as a job. It's more of a life. A calling. And I think that no matter how you got here, I think it's also calling you.
I have been called before. I have answered that call. I have shown that I am here, and I have shown that I am here for a reason.
We're all here for a reason.
I would love to use that moment.
As a monologue token. No, I'm kidding.
This
is a monologue token.
Is a montage token. Because what I would love to do is potentially fast forward on like at 1.25 speed for the rest of this particular journey.
Sure.
Yeah, because we're already getting late into this
Yeah. It's a two-shot now. It's a two-shot now.
It is roughly a 3-shot because the third one is going to be whatever combat's happening.
I wouldn't worry about that.
There's no combat.
Can I?
I had to learn all this.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
Okay.
Don't worry. So,
Just go.
Piss your pants, coward.
If you are really can you do it?
If you really loved the craft, you would piss your pants, darling.
do you need to pee like the second, or can you wait like 5?
5.
Great.
I didn't like that.
So 5. So
We need new chairs anyway.
time passes. Lex somehow finds the fortitude to stop getting her glass refilled because it's gonna kill her if she has too much more.
Damn it.
She's just a girl.
No more friends. No more friends.
Friends.
Water.
I'm gonna say that the resolution that conversation just landed on is the tone that continues between the two of you over the course of these next few hours. I think there's probably a chance that the pair of you end up sitting down, and maybe we could even do a flashback to some of these conversations, because the pair of you have definitely worked together before for unfortunate reasons. But time passes.
Yikes.
About 5 or 6 hours later, after a long dip in the rails and a sharp, steep incline, the train breaches the water's surface in perfect, pristine, and well-articulated timing to get a beautiful view of the sunset over the ocean. This brilliant pink-yellow glow rippling across the dark sea in a way that only the southern coast of the Mortal Empire receives. There is nowhere else on the Prime that gets to see the sun setting just like this. You know that wherever else in all the other Empire cities off towards the east from you, people all over are doing exactly what you are doing right now and staring at this glorious dipping of light beyond the horizon, a near sacred act for a people whose lives revolve around the sun and its grace. But then the velvet darkness takes over. We said it. We saw what you said.
It's my nickname in high school.
The stars begin to dot the sky.
She definitely spent time. Once they reached into the sunlight, she excused herself to like
Go pray.
experience the sunset like in solitude.
I'd say even though it's a very high speed train, you're a solar-born in proper armor. You could get on top of the train and have sitting perpendicular to the direction of the train's movement, looking at the sunset, having a full. In fact, take a point of inspiration, Kyle. Absolutely not.
Is there like an observation car, like in those fancy trains where it has like?
I'm gonna say that you get to go to the if you go all the way to the front of the engine room and past the sort of engine and driving compartment, there's one of those right at the sort of prow of the train, as it were.
If you were to see her staff in the center of like the outlined sun, the light kind of dances as if there's like glass or like a prism. That doesn't like.
Yeah, that isn't there.
It's not there.
Yeah, of course.
And it always kind of catches the light a little bit.
It's perfect. It is around midnight when the train arrives in the Philiria station. At some point, Lex would have gone and gotten a tray of proper strong coffee to bolster your spirits going forward. And the station, which now gleams in newfangled marble and brilliant adornments of the Empire, because the town now serves as a bastion for Imperial faith. This has been, the town no longer serves as a trading post, and has been stripped of some of the qualities that made it A, more secular, and B, more famous, and now two buildings stand as the sort of fundamental cornerstones of this place. The spires, the extended spires of the Gothic Requisitionem, the Inquisition's requisition place. I have a name for it that I've forgotten over the years. That and the building that was the trade ministry that has now been turned into a marble chapel of light from the new faith that has been allowed in the Mortal Empire from the carriers. And these two buildings serves not only as physical cornerstones, but all the activity in the town mostly circulates around those two buildings. But that does not concern you. You disembark this train flanked by a retinue of soldiers in full regalia at full attention to escort you onto a very plain, covered wagon. Two white horses out front. A driver in plain clothes, but flashing to you before pocketing it under their tunic again, the symbol of the Inquisition, strikes the reins and inconspicuously leads the four of you outside of town, a long, winding road for a couple more hours before it dips down towards the southern cliffside and eventually reaches, only illuminated by the faintest of starlight in this deep, dark desert night, a large structure of sandstone built into the cliff face. Once clearly had four great pillars, two of which have now toppled and crumbled in on each other. Some of the mural work has been scratched and etched away, if not explicitly destroyed. One great column-shaped dark entrance still leads into the structure that is known colloquially as the Rusted Tomb. And it is as you reach the sort of auspices of this building that you all feel a rippling somewhere in the back of your mind. A voice begins to blossom very clearly. It might be a bit quiet. Anything playing? One moment. Let me do the classic, the modern classic. I just want a little bit of ambience. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
The classic.
A voice blossoms in your mind as seemingly all of your surroundings seem to ripple and pulse like water that's had a stone thrown through it. All that glitters is not always gold, and yours is the foulest gold of all, rotten knights. Turn away, slaves to the sun, or your gold will rust before daybreak. So speaks Iridia Thane. Heed, or be as dust. Let's take a quick break and come back shortly.
I can't believe.
See you soon.
So knocked your boggin.
We pick back up, the camera immediately pans back down, the dead of night, outside of the ruined auspices of the rusted tomb, as you hear that sentence again. All that glitters is not always gold, and yours is the foulest gold of all, rotten knights. Turn away, slaves to the sun, or your gold will rust before daybreak. So speaks Iridia Thane. Heed, or be as dust. Again, the edges of your perception are rippling, pulsating back and forth. Can I get a charisma saving throw from everybody?
Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh yeah! That'll be. For,
Oh no! It doesn't even matter.
Is this William?
spell.
Is this being charmed?
You know who's charming?
Am I? Hey, am I being charmed?
No, it's not being. It's not a charm spell. No. Nor is it a spell exactly.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
Roz really wants to be over there on your lap.
Oh no.
Did you also?
16.
16.
Pretty bad. Oh, a natural one.
23.
23.
That's a tray.
Trace. Okay, so you don't even notice the rippling at all.
Oh god.
You just feel like you're being spoken to. You know this is a mental,
like this.
being mentally assailed. You've been trained for this.
Girl.
You do notice the rippling, but how delightful.
Oh my god.
What a treat it is to have your mind assailed by a force and have it succeed. What would it be like to take this talent for your own? If anything, it makes you want to steep it a little longer. For the pair of you, my standard Solarborn, this is clear to you that this is some kind of psionic manipulation. Your minds are not being dominated, but this rippling, something is being hidden from you. Something is being actively obscured while this veil is up. But you can sense all of you. Please keep doing that. It is perfect. You all can sense that this is not a one-way communicative link. The channel is open. Do you respond?
I look to our leader.
We are under the orders of the Empresses of the Empire.
Hey.
We are Empresses of the Empire! Thank you for coming out tonight!
Kyle's brain is tired.
Yeah, I got you.
So fair.
I'm in a few different places right
Yeah,
now.
this is our 12 of TTRPGs this week.
One of the Mortal Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Come quietly. Come quietly and you will be spared.
Let's go. Fuck it.
Nice.
Listen,
Nice.
that's
That's why you're the leader.
That's how you do it. You hear back. That's how you do it.
I will say that was deception,
Yeah.
Oh.
but I don't think she would believe me anyway.
The edges of your vision ripple again.
Your puppet emperors have no jurisdiction here. The tomb predates it. Empresses and empires all. I say again, turn back. Return to your puppet kings, or you will fall. Do not make me say it again.
You can feel, you cannot see it, you can feel the ground rumble underfoot a little bit.
We are fit to meet your resistance.
I'm going to cast #bless on my friends.
Great.
Am I considered charmed?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just all about this voice.
Yeah, this is less even the voice and more like, my God.
Visibility.
You even are aware that something is being hidden from you, but you're fucking enthralled by it. Like how delightful it is to obscure the vision of 4 incredibly augmented and highly trained individuals.
I'm like, ooh, a challenge.
Like,
ooh.
oh yeah.
Finally a worthy opponent.
Someone is going to come quietly, for sure.
Oh no.
Someone is coming.
Come quietly.
Come quiet.
Crazy.
There is a thesaurus back there. I don't know. I think the word "come" is in there. I did look for girth in there once. It's not in there.
We did do a girth check.
We did a girth check.
Is this a cum check?
A cum check?
No.
Niviana, I believe it's
ejaculation in
Niviana who
there?
gave us that, and they have circled and underlined certain words for us.
There's no. Are we serious?
Is there ejaculation in there?
Hang on.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
It's a smut pit stop. Leave me alone.
Smut pit stop.
There's no orgasm in the thesaurus?
That.
Fucking. Why deprive yourselves, Merriam-Webster?
Because it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, according to the American education system.
I'm SEAL team. Wait.
I'm
You're
still
SEAL teaming
fixing
6?
myself.
SEAL teaming myself.
Okay.
I'm 16. I'm 16.
What are we doing? You're casting
I'm
bless.
sealing myself.
What benefit does that apply?
It gives people a D4.
No.
To add to, is it
stuff.
everything or just attack?
I believe for bless it's just once.
I believe
No,
it
it's
is
guidance.
not to damage, and I believe it is not to attack.
It's been a
Whenever
while
target-
since I played D&D.
Makes an attack roll or a saving throw
Never
Before
mind.
the spell ends.
There
before
you
the
go.
spell ends.
Yep. I am wrong.
Great.
And does that, I forget. Let me just briefly look up my own homebrew, because this is where we're at right now.
Bone brew.
On homebrew, it's bleh.
Because
Homebrew
does
is
that
a
give
fully
you the fun benefit? Do you have that fun benefit yet, where you can? No, that's later, isn't it?
Rolling like hot poop.
Yep, that's 17th level. Never mind, brother. So, keep that D4 in mind. Your words, we are fit to meet your resistance.
So be it. Damned by your own words, not mine. Remember that. May your hearts be clear, Vanguard. And so too your minds.
The rippling peels away from your sight to unveil what has been hidden from you as 6 individuals in white robes with gold trim, some armor, all emblazoned with the sigil of Sentinel, that Alpha and Omega linked together, have arranged themselves in a sort of battalion V formation in front of you. At the middle of the V, one of them is clearly a caster as their arms are wreathed in golden light as they prepare to sort of send a shockwave of energy towards you. Please do me the kindness of rolling initiative.
How close is this caster to me?
This caster is no more than, let's say, 45 feet.
Okay. Good to know. Well, that was a great roll.
Do we get to add bless to the initiative?
No.
Attack roll or
Or
such.
Attack or saving throw.
Oh. So not on.
We get to fight Iridia? Fuck yeah.
Leave enough survivors.
Let me tell you. Tried it once.
Did you just hear him?
Leave no
Your order is to
survivors.
leave no survivors.
That's assuming they're even here.
I'm not a time penguin currently.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's kill him, beloved.
The time penguin can't come to the phone right now.
No, he's under wherever the fuck he is.
Somewhere
And
else.
his girlfriend's about to be dead.
I don't know if it's his girlfriend in this current moment.
No.
It's not.
Also,
No, it's not.
Can't really come to the phone and didn't really come to the phone.
Yeah, really didn't come to the phone.
That's kind of the whole
Drag
problem.
him through the mud.
He slides on his belly through.
Got it. Yeah, no, never mind.
I'm not a time penguin right now.
I'm not a time penguin right now.
Okay,
Please
so
leave a
we have. Let me just make sure I have my
Gotta pull my spells.
Oh shit!
jumps
Why did I
already.
pick up my dice? I forgot. Okay, no, I don't.
That's gonna be.
Ooh, it's been a minute since I played spellcaster.
Yep,
Here
I
we
know.
go.
We're all gonna do this.
I hope you like nuts because it's about to get crunchy.
Oh my god.
Then we have
Oh, that's clever. Isn't that what you've done there? That's nice.
the initiates. So we've got 1 Sentinel caster and 5 Sentinel initiates. All the caster is the furthest one away at about 45 feet, and as the V pitches towards you, the 2 closest on the edges of the V are about 30 feet away from all of you right now. They did not do amazingly on their initiative
Edging the
either.
V.
So that's going to be a 9.
Now,
from
if you
them.
will please.
Who got above a 20? What did you get?
25.
Damn.
That's
What's
going to
your
be.
initiative plus?
It's plus 6, and I rolled a 19.
Who got
Oh my God.
20 to 15?
19.
16.
Great. So we're going to have Bec.
Oh, where's
Then we're going to have Gloria.
the initiative thing?
Oh, Initiative Island? I don't know.
Not here for Gilded Thrones is where it is.
It's
Oh, it's behind. It's back there.
Well, I'm not
Do we
where.
wanna
I've
use it?
got
Okay.
my thing here.
You've got it.
And then Hannah, what did you get?
a 3.
Hey.
the wizard goes last.
Oh, we could have.
Healer goes that way.
So-
I know.
Zofia and
I was
their
thinking
books
about it.
coming
But
at
the
Wizard
wizard
goes last.
wanna
Let me tell you.
have it in
Going
my
last
brain
as a
a
wizard,
little more.
you just go.
This is still. And then we have
Give that.
Zofia bringing up the rear. So we're gonna begin this with Kyl'yian. Kyl'yian?
Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. You've got, it's 6 of them. You've got this caster charging up, this bolt of almost what looks like they're creating a comet in their hands. What do you want to do?
First, he's gonna pull his great sword out, and you see this massive, very similar to his armor, this gold massive sword with these. As the blade extends, there's like these points that jut out. So it's kind of, I don't know what that's called. Not anal beads, but like pointy version. What is that called?
Ribbed for her pleasure. I
Yeah,
think.
there's kinds of ribbed. Yeah, there's like points that come off of the
It's,
sword.
it's almost serrated, yes.
Yeah, it's kind of serrated. Yeah,
Not anal beads.
It's got teeth.
Well, I imagine like,
Anal beads
yeah,
have teeth.
Are you either anal beads or are you serrated?
It's the 2 genders.
It depends
two
on
genders.
it depends on where you put
And
it.
and that's the next roleplay warm-up question.
Yeah.
What are anal beads? if
Are you
not
face
something
down
you
or
put in
ass
your
up?
ass?
That's a great sword dentata. Crazy.
Exactly. And it has that same thing where actually it's like the center of it. It's kind of like when you light a lighter and it's the blue flame at first and then that like gold kind of yellow flame.
Yeah.
So the center of it is that gold, and then on the exterior of it, kind of lining it, is that dark sapphire blue. He's gonna whip it out, pull it off of his back, and first for my first action, I am going to emit channel divinity and cast Wrath of the Machine to give all of my babies haste for a minute.
There's this sound of like a great resonant bell as this aura of Sun's Grace, almost weaponized and mechanized Sun's Grace, sort of exudes from Kyl'yian's armor and wends its way, I believe it is into the pair of you. I don't think it affects the Inquisitor.
I don't think so.
Because you're not in power armor. The pair of you
two of
are.
them.
Yeah.
So your it essentially bolsters your power
It
armor.
says, and you plus any allies.
Caught in
who are
the
wearing
pulsar
powered
wearing
armor.
powered
Yeah,
armor.
yeah.
Yeah, so the 2 of them.
Somebody
I
read a
read-
smut fic about this.
What?
So
The people who understand.
Power armor?
the armor, all of your armor starts glowing a little bit. It's easier to move. Read us the exact benefits. What does it provide you guys?
It provides.
Everybody
as
go
an
be
action, you
subclass
emit forth a
today.
pulse of mechanized sun grace. It extends 30 feet from you in all directions, and you and any allies caught in the pulse who are wearing powered armor gain the benefits of the haste spell for 1 minute or until you are incapacitated.
Except if you were to, any of your allies are to use the extra action for an attack.
It's a whole attack action and not just a single attack.
Yep.
We're buffing haste in 2026.
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
It basically, because you've got a essentially a war priest wearing power armor, it allows all the power armor to be sort of actualized to its most glorious extent. Your joints move easily. You weigh less. Please.
Is it only for attacks? Or can it be just spells cast?
What do you mean? Like a
Could I cast a spell?
With the powered armor hasted action? Yes, 100%.
It does not have to be an attack.
No, it isn't. Yes,
It is an extra action.
I'm actually here for that. We're buffing haste in 2026 for sure.
Awesome.
We'll see if that's
Yeah,
broken as fuck,
Hasbro,
but like that's
suck
what
my
I want.
ass.
That's what I want.
Go. Fuck
So
yeah.
all of you, the three of you now, as your armor moves, there are like you've got an aura of like dancing motes of sun's grace flitting around you that allow you to access more myriad possibilities. And if you did it as well, it would stack.
Let's go.
Please continue. That was your first action.
That was my. Do I get 2 actions now? Because of
You're
this?
hasted.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use. Fuck it. I'm gonna use my second action to charge my armor. What spell slot do I want to do?
I actually am gonna roll for not the caster necessarily, but the initiates. I'm gonna roll a wisdom saving throw. Nope. Please continue.
Was that the maybe I should run wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm just gonna expel a 3rd level spell slot to charge my armor.
Oh, I still don't know if I understand that.
And that is now what? 9 hours?
That's 9 hours.
9 hours of
And your
charge?
first 3rd level spell will
Doesn't
not
count.
expend a spell slot.
Fantastic. Okay. Then I believe that is the end of my turn.
I believe so.
To cast haste and charge. Right?
As you've done this, essentially you, do you have a phrase? We'll work for a different time. There are like voice lines. Exactly. You emit this aura. All the power armor wakes up. You then charge. So you're now essentially glowing in radiance. You have bolstered your allies, and 3 out of the 5 warrior initiates of the Sentinel society here immediately sort of like lean back a little bit. You have actively frightened 3 of them.
Fantastic.
And you're staying put?
For now, yeah.
Perfect. We then move down the line to Bec. What do you want to do?
Okay. Bec, the helmet on. It's relatively dark.
Nighttime, in fact.
Incredible. Bec, I don't know. My brain is not.
You're so fine.
Okay. So I kind of just go, all right, and we'll book backwards to give myself a little bit of space and kind of like get back behind everyone. We'll look towards the caster.
Great.
As I'm running away, and with my offhand, kind of like tap the side of my helmet, and a little thing comes up. A little thing comes up on the helmet, and I go, that one will do.
Target acquired.
And I'll cast Hunter's Mark on that one. Travis.
You basically have them outlined and highlighted in your heads-up display.
And then I will. Oh, there's so many things. I'm just gonna fucking. I'm gonna get back, kneel, put one arm.
The 2 wings of your great bow, your holy mirror great bow.
All right, here we are. And shoot one off.
Charge up a bolt of radiance that sort of, again, the motes of sunlight fuse together. Roll the attack.
I will use sharpshooter.
That's the -5 + 10 the damage.
Absolutely.
Great, do it. There's a chance you one-shot this guy.
Grip it and rip it.
I want to use my cool things.
Do it!
Don't die.
17.
You know what?
Hits like
I'd
a truck.
rather let
Wow,
make
okay.
Iridia bleed her own blood,
Okay.
so it's fine.
So this is with I get the
caviar tonight.
William. I get the D10 and the D12 because I'm using 2 hands.
It's the D12. It doesn't do both at the same time. It's like a versatile weapon. It's like it's like a long sword.
read.
I
Okay.
gave them too much to read. I really did.
You really did. It's okay. Ooh, not bad.
These guys are gonna fuck us up
Plus 14, plus 16?
when we end up fighting.
It's a
love
plus
it.
16
It
minus
makes
5
them
is
seem
plus
so
11.
scary.
So it's that's 28 points of damage
For one shot.
Yes.
You blow one of their arms off. Just
Incredible.
still trying to hold
Oh.
on to the comet that they're forming as much as they can.
Can I? Can you?
Yes, they can.
Can you divine smite
Yeah.
after you've hit?
That's the whole point.
That is unbelievable.
That's why paladins. That's why they felt like they needed to nerf paladins because
really.
they were kind of crazy.
I will use Divine Smite. I'll use a first level spell, Divine Smite, and get 2d8 to add to that.
I mean, paladins are usually always blonde
Yeah.
and a little bitchy, so like you gotta give them something to
Yeah.
like make them seem
Yeah.
cool.
This one's blue.
Other than Zenk. Zenk
This
is
one-
like a king.
This one's got
Yes.
blue hair and is sad. That's another 8 points.
So
of
it's 36 total.
28 plus
Yep.
8 is yes.
36. Yeah, blows their arm clean off. Nah! They spit blood onto the ground. They're still charging that comet. That's your first attack.
Sure. I'll do another one. I'll do the same thing. Sharpshooter again.
Great.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Let's go.
So do
Leonidas
your
is
max
wanting his
total
chilies tonight.
damage.
Oh, we do this
And then
right?
roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then,
God help us.
It doesn't. You don't add another 10.
Yeah, you
No,
don't
I
max
roll.
the sharpshooter. You max what you would roll on the die.
right. So I'd add a 12.
Yeah.
Okay. So and I'll smite it.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah.
No, we're gonna fight things in the next thing.
Today, you're not resting. You're going.
Yeah. Oh, terrible.
Not that I don't know that you're going to kill these guys, but
We were given a job.
I'm back to having to do math.
Math is hard.
Math is hard. Sorry. And then
Don't
I'm gonna.
apologize.
You're missing
no,
the
I won't use
plus
it.
1 dogs buff from Arcadia.
you weren't even here when we gave Thegus the Gripper's buff.
Oh, you
Nah.
weren't.
I remember the Gripper's buff.
You like your little flippers curled on the front of your shoulder.
So funny.
What have you got?
35.
That's with the max? That's with the 12 added?
Yeah, because I rolled
Great.
a 3.
Uh,
I do that.
35, you said?
35.
This second shot goes straight through the comet that they've been building, pierces their chest, but the problem is the comet, their entire upper body blows up. Their legs drop to the floor, the caster is deleted.
And
Keep it down.
I wasn't even adding Hunter's Mark on that.
that was also
Yeah, great.
only your second attack.
You
Correct.
have one more whole attack action because of the hasted buff from
Oh.
your chaplain, essentially.
Can you move Hunter's Mark as a...
Bonus action?
Yeah, but I've already used a bonus action.
You'd have to use your action to do
Yeah, okay. So I'm not gonna do that. I will just shoot. I will. He's back there, and he's like ever so quiet in everything he does, and ever so precision focused in everything he does. And none of it phases him at all. He shoots it twice, watches it explode. Nothing phases, and just moves to the next
Yeah.
target. And
Mechanized,
and shoots again. Same sharpshooter.
You get another 2 attacks on this one.
I get another 2 attacks on
Because
it?
you're
it's
hasted
the
Oh
buffed
my
haste.
god. Okay.
It's a full attack action.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
I'm just gonna roll both attacks right now. And the same one as sharpshooter on the second one.
Yes.
Does a 17 or 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Gloria, you're on deck.
I'm gonna do all this damage at once then. Excuse me. Oh, garbage. Oh, that's a 9.
You hear as you're charging this second shot, one of the 5 initiates, stay strong! May your hearts be clear! As they all brace themselves for whatever you're about to do. One of them tries pulling out a shield.
I feel bad for these guys.
If oh,
That's the point.
I shoot twice at one person. It's 57 points of damage.
57?
Yeah.
You cleave another one in half with,
Yoink.
with 2 radiant bolts.
Let's fucking go.
Chest falls one way, legs fall the other way.
And-
there are 4 left.
Next one.
That was 2.
Oh, I'm just getting ready. Like I'm just implying he's
yeah.
on to the next one. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Fucking
Love
clinical.
it. Oh, I
Well
can
done.
see it so clearly.
Gloria,
It's gonna be a quick night.
you're up. There are 4 more left.
I'm going to, because because so far we're doing well. I'm going to try and make sure that there are only 4 more left, and I'm going to start and try to like see if they're like where they came from, if they're coming from like that, that exit from the tomb. I want to like big brain it, big picture it.
Tactician it.
Exactly.
Kind of, yeah. You're going to try and stay in place, you're going to try and get past them to where they came from. Or where you think they came from.
I can do that. Could be fun. just to flex on
To
him.
show it off? Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So I'm going to channeling Sun's Grace. Or no, wait, I have to power my suit?
I'm inclined to say, since Kyl'yian did it, yes, I'm not gonna. You have an action to do it, but typically I imagine that you were in the armor and it would have been powered before this. But since we've done it, let's do it.
Okay. Dope.
You have plenty of actions.
Yeah, you have actions to spare.
I'll pump a 2 level into it.
Great. You got 6 hours.
Pump it.
Pump it.
Loud.
And then I will use my progress domain feature of Battle Angel, and the same prismatic light that glinted from inside her staff splinters out around her body, and she floats just off the ground. From some angles, it looks as if she has like glass wings, and 60 feet is just gonna like slide. Yeah, slide right past them to kind of like is not going to go around. It is going to kind of like really.
They
to
try
to
and swing at you, and it's just you just jettison your way out of the way of the attacks. They simply couldn't land an attack of opportunity if they tried.
Fuck yeah. And then I'm gonna try to. What do I see in the entrance?
You see an inky void. You see again, it's the two remaining columns that exist. This sort of black sliver that leads into the depths of this temple underground. But I'll give it to you previously based on your perception roll. You can sense a similar sort of rippling and warping of reality, or at least reality's perception. It is being psionically protected, so you cannot see that far into the tomb here.
Okay. Do I still have?
You're now like 15 feet behind them.
Do I still have action?
You have a whole action, yeah.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. She's going to just take a simple like bead out of her pocket and cast light on it, and is going to throw it into the
Just
door.
whip it.
Yeah, just to make doubly sure.
Yeah.
That. To see if she can see
how
inside.
far it can go.
Yeah.
Can you roll me just a dexterity check with proficiency?
Yeah. I'm not super dexterous though. Natural 20.
No.
It's like Mario Super Strikers. You like get the cut scene of throwing the ball on fire or kicking the ball on fire. You whip this bead of light into the corridor. It sort of pierces through the psionic protection because it's a physical object moving through a physical space. You can see that the structure of whatever this is has been severely and crudely altered to pivot into an immediate stairway, steep stairway down, as opposed to however else it used to function.
Okay.
But as the bead travels and soars and soars and soars, you can see no extra people coming up this way.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, you're stationed there?
Yeah.
Right. It is the 4 remaining initiates' turn, and then we'll move to Zofia to round out the first round of combat.
Let's go, girl.
2 of them
and
are
your
beelining straight to you, Gloria, and 2 of them, I think, are going to try and get to you, given that you have Okay, 2 of them are dead. 1 of them was not frightened. Okay, so 2 of the frightened ones are coming at you, and the 2 that remain are coming at you. Only 1 of them is frightened. They just gonna have to chuck their spear because they can't approach you. That's so fun. I love doing that to my player. Okay, so the first one is coming up with this sort of short sword and a sentinel sigil shield that they're gonna smack you with.
Okay.
It's like a buckler. It's literally just the omega and the alpha sort of filled in with steel. They're gonna smack you. Nice. So the first attack is going to be. Oh, then I'm gonna need a miracle. First attack is
This
gonna
makes
be
me
10.
so worried when we go up against these guys.
I was gonna say.
As the Sentinels.
Their
As the
short sword
Sentinels, we're gonna
completely
get
misses.
cooked.
The shield bash. I actually need a strength saving throw from you.
Be strong! Come on, Rick, you got it.
Come on, pal.
Who?
Who's Rick?
You're a cleric.
Oh.
Jesus.
Everybody get on my leg!
Gloria? Is that Rick?
Rick!
Everyone's like, who the fuck is Rick?
Richard, 14?
Wow, the
Or,
DC.
I'm so sorry. 12.
You actually, a Solarborn, failed something crazy. However, it only knocks you prone if you're medium or smaller, and you're not
large.
in that armor. You're
You're a
large.
large boy.
I really wanted Rachel to be here because if she was going to play this gnome, she was still going to be a gnome, essentially knitting her way through a giant, large suit.
Hey, if this is a 2-shot, maybe she shows
She's
up.
been here before. Yeah, great. That's fantastic.
Shows up in the sand.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
guys,
you're
I
not going to get
overslept.
knocked prone, but you are. They sort of thunk their shield against you.
Ow.
It's going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Just
Did they hit me?
yeah.
How?
You failed the DC.
Did they attack twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
First one attacked twice with a short sword and a shield bash. Second one is just coming at you with a two-handed hammer.
Okay. So how much damage was that? 12?
Yeah. No, sorry, 8. 8, not 12. The second one made these two hammer swings. The first one was a 12 to hit. The second one was a crit fail. So the first one pinks off the armor, and they make a second swing and catch their other friend in the back of the head.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Oh. Bad mistake.
And I rolled max damage. They pank off the armor and just wildly, almost in fear, swing around. Deal 12 points of damage to the back of the other initiate's
Oh
head.
my
There's
God.
blood raining over their neck, but both of them are still locked on you. For you, gonna get 2 chucked spears at you from the first one. It's a 14, which I believe misses,
Yeah.
and a 26,
That hits.
which is gonna hit. This spear, get back, stay away!
Oh, tough.
Yikes.
It'll be over soon.
Wow! 11 points of damage for you. That's canonical. The spear. It'll be over soon.
I love it.
You're only illuminated by the light of your own radiant bolts because you're in pitch black armor.
Oh,
They can barely
absolutely.
see you.
That's-
and the little scanner.
That's why he is.
This second one, the one's actually able to approach you, is gonna make 2 spear jabs up close.
All right.
Spear jabs.
18 misses, 21
me in high
hits.
school.
Yeah, it does, unfortunately.
These fuckers, these Solarborns have a 20 AC. I don't know why that. Max damage again!
God damn
Color
it.
Spray Creations, your dice don't ever miss. That's gonna be 20. Nope, 16
Because they're
points
great,
of
not
damage.
because they're weighted.
They could be.
Thematically, they roll perfectly.
That is all they've got. There are two initiates on Gloria, 2 initiates, or one and one essentially on Kyl'yian. Zofia, Zofia, what do you want to do?
Yeah, hold on, I'm scrolling.
I don't know if I can't remember if you said this on camera, Hannah, but if Hannah's been on her phone at any point in the second half of the show, it has exclusively been for the spell book.
Looking at the spells.
Just crazy.
I'm not just texting somebody.
I mean, listen, for secret plans.
Question.
Yeah.
Ravens?
Can I maneuver myself so that my friends, colleagues, would be out of range or could hop out of range from a cone-shaped attack?
I'm gonna say that just slightly pivoting to the left is gonna get you a good angle on all 4 of them. The ones that are targeting Kyl'yian are already sort of in that cone. It would catch Gloria a little bit, but Gloria's got those jet boosters. If you've got your battle angel up, I would totally allow your reaction to just sort of jettison out of the way. Yep.
All right, so then Zofia takes like 15 steps in so that they're a little closer, holds out their hand, and from underneath their sleeve, these cybernetic implants start to snake and twist their way around their arm until it looks like just a cannon is their arm.
Sick. Okay.
Let's cool things down. And they're gonna cast Cone of Cold. So I need, oh God,
I cast fire
I believe that's
extinguisher.
dexterity saving throws.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throws from all 4 of these punks.
Yes, and I'm so sorry about the spell save DC. That's all.
No, you're not.
Okay, these initiates are beefy. They've got a +6. We're making all 4 of them at the same time. And again, as this sort of torrent of frost erupts, you just calmly, cleanly shift. Okay. Wow. So we got a +6. That means the highest one we've got a 19, a 16, a 10, and an 8.
All of those fail.
Fucking savagery, okay?
31 points of cold damage. If a creature is killed by this spell, they become a frozen statue until it thaws.
So 3 of them, the frost starts to sort of bite all over them. What does it look like when you cast this spell?
So it is from their magically imbued. It's the thing where you can take like the magic from an item. Essentially, they've stored this spell inside their weapon. And the way that the cybernetics twisted around their arm, the cold twists out of this cannon and just spins and then expands into that cone, and then on the other end kind of goes back into a cone on the other end.
Implodes a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. One of them, 3 of them get caught in that sort of vortex of frost. One of them, the one that got their own allies hammered to the back of the head, is frozen, clutching their wound. They will never take another breath again. There are only 3 that remain.
Woof.
Every breath you take.
That's my.
Well done.
With a simple nod from Zofia, after the cold has settled, we move back to, I believe, Kyl'yian.
Okay, so there's 3 left.
3 left. They are all very hurt.
Okay, the 2 closest to me, I am going to cast Inflict Wounds on at the 3rd level, so I'm not expending a spell slot. So I need a Constitution saving throw from you for both.
How does this manifest from Kyl'yian?
This is going to manifest. He is going to take his great sword and kind of like flip it upside down, stab it into the ground, and then with his other hand, he's going to push forward, and that same like gold emanating with that like sapphire blue on the outside is just going to engulf around them, and it's going to like seep into their bodies.
That was a 23 from one of them, and like it's con save?
Con save, yeah.
Yeah, 23 from one of them, and 14 from the other.
Okay, one of them fails, one of them succeeds.
Great. It's the one who's right next to you who isn't frightened of you that succeeds.
Yes, okay.
The one who's a little further away is...
Fantastic. Then let me roll.
I don't like that.
I'm just talking about how I'm going to kill Iridia or do something worse.
Yeah.
Okay, so Baddie who failed gets 30 points of necrotic damage.
Baddie who failed, the one right next to you, oh no, the one a little further away from you, the one who was frightened, they end up looking a little bit like they were caught in a nuclear reactor that went critical. Their like flesh peels from them. Jesus. They their eyes melt down in front of their face, their hair singes away, they buckle in and collapse as almost like a fossilized husk in front of you. They half damage on a failure? Am I right?
Half
about
damage, yeah, so 15.
15 on the... you did 31 with the Cone of Cold, or 30...
I deleted. I used a dice roll.
Fine,
I think it was
fine.
31.
Yeah, they are. It's like they're starting to have their flesh peeled away. The frost is holding on a little bit. They are clinging to life. My heart is clear. You have another action.
I do. And so with that...
Sparta kicked them.
He's going to pick up that greatsword again, wielded with one hand, and he is just going to...
Goddamn badass.
Oh,
just slice that bitch's head off. I'm going to roll for it.
I like playing the bad guys.
Oh god.
You gave the wizards
That
the
is
ability to kaiju number 8 people?
Yes.
That's insane.
That is a 29.
Where are you slicing them?
Head coming clean off.
It is the...
They said bring me their heads.
I have to find the...
Literal.
You like, the old adages echoed through Solarborn training halls. May your light scour those hovelled in shadow.
Oh, I know that voice.
The head just rolls off. The body drops. They said their final words, and as a result, their face is blank, almost peaceful, if not for the fact that their flesh is starting to peel away. There is only one left, and they are right next to you. Do you have anything else you'd like to do, Kyl'yian?
No, I'm satisfied. I'll leave this to the rookie.
I mean, it's actually Bec.
Oh, it's actually Bec now. Just kidding. I'll leave it to the other one.
That really shows that they are a veteran.
Don't miss.
Oh, I'm not going to. Well, we'll see.
Nat one triple sword.
That was Bec, and then that was Dan.
It'll all be over soon. Misfire.
Shit!
Aim it at the sky and no higher.
There's just...
Summon all the courage you require.
I am not throwing away my.
a sense. I'm gonna. He's going to.
Oh, you mentioned death so much it feels more like a memory.
He's going to. And
Cool.
move over to the next one.
Target acquired.
Target acquired. Shit. Should we have been using bless on these rolls?
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh, because it mattered.
Have you missed any?
No, but I'm using sharpshooter, so I'm less. It's less.
Shut up.
you
Roll the
missed any?
goddamn die.
I have not, but I'm not a good roller. Okay, sharpshooter on this. Hold, please. I'm glad. See, I rolled very poorly. I'm glad I had bless. That is 18.
What would it have been, just out of curiosity, without bless?
14.
Oh, it actually wouldn't have hit. That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hashtag bless.
Hashtag bless.
It does hit. Yes.
I helped.
You helped. Great. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna remember all the dice I have to roll this time. Ooh. Okay.
First again.
Last time.
Excuse me.
I want 6 seasons in a movie of this group.
It's so. These
Like a
classes
lot.
are so fun. They're
But I want
crunchy,
them
but
to
they're
meet
so
the,
fun.
I want them to meet the light hunters.
I want them to meet our other characters. I want us
I
to
was
have
gonna
to
say.
fight ourselves.
I was gonna say. I don't know how.
No, but I also
I can
just want
raise
the light hunters back.
Oh,
30,
yeah, I'm
37.
hunters.
37.
Yes, I'm.
Where are you aiming?
Their head. I always do.
They're not even looking at you. This bolt of radiant light assembles across your essentially arm cannon. In front of you, you just watched a brilliant flash of golden light burst out their eyes and mouth. There is a crater where the back of their head was. Combat is over.
Zofia drops to their knee and says a short little prayer, and then stands.
Your prayer is graced by the night desert winds, and is followed by another rippling, and the voice calls out one more time. So be it. You have chosen to rust. If that is the case, then enter. The tomb will claim 4 last residents. I cannot wait to dissect you. See you soon, puppet knights. The psionic protection holding back that last dark sliver of an entranceway towards the rusted tomb dissipates. And so too does the presence of the voice in your mind, leaving you all alone with nothing but the cool chill of a desert in the evening and the prospect of your mission ahead of you.
In a moment of concealed in darkness, but a moment of pause, and the camera could see the shock on Glory's face.
It isn't like training, is it?
She takes a moment, breathes, holds onto her staff a little tighter, and activates her helmet, which moves up her spine to first move out around as laurels, and then comes over to completely cover her face, a la Melina? Elden Ring. Yeah, completely cover it with the little bit of wings extending, and is just going to...
Melania,
thank you,
Yeah.
Melania. And is just going to say, Are we ready to move on?
For the vanguard. For the sun's grace.
For the sun's grace.
Yes.
Stick close.
After you, Captain.
I descend.
As you begin the descent, as each of you takes one last step from the outdoors across the threshold of shadow, you get one sentence played on the inside of your heads from a completely different voice. And so the wheel turns and is bolstered in the turning. The 4 members of the Vanguard slink into shadow and descend one final time into the rusted tomb. And to see what they do there, we'll have to come back later, I suppose.
Too short.
That is where the session will end tonight, and that is where the second part of this little 2-shot will have to begin.
I'm so excited. This is so fun.
It's so nice to be back here.
I have missed this a lot. I've missed you guys a lot.
You've not lost a step.
Listen, neither of you guys. I threw you guys. Just to be clear for you, at least 3 pieces of what everybody was doing today, I gave them today, like just hours ago.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't necessarily know, which is kind of crazy. Was it fun? Was
Oh my God,
the
so
mechanics
much
of it
fun.
fun?
Yeah, I was
much
expecting to be overwhelmed, but this
want-
was like the right amount of crunchy.
It's
I
like
want a meteor. I want a meteor fight to happen.
yeah.
Meaty.
Meteor.
I heard meteor,
Not
but
meteor.
Thicker.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, like
This
I
is-
want them to. I want to test them out.
Yeah,
A little bit.
that's what
Really
really is
flex
fun.
our muscles.
Fuck
You're
yes.
Tony Carter.
Yeah. Crazy.
I did an evil campaign with him. It was the second campaign I ever did, and we were like the bad guys, and we fought paladins, and the paladins were like so overpowered and so hard to kill, and we were just like terrified of them. And this gave me that same feeling. I haven't felt that way since I was 15 years old.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
So
Great,
I
great,
love this. I love how scary these people are
Just like
for the lore going
yeah,
forward.
yeah. Well, we'll have to come back for this. This was a fucking blast.
Hopefully the Golden Sentinels have been working out.
Hey, they've
Training.
They've been. If there is anything being stuck in the workshop of a god is going to do for you, it's getting some guidance from a god as well. So let's hope. Fingers crossed. At least. We'll see each other in a few days, and we'll see you. You will have seen us a lot by this point, but we'll actually be seeing you again very soon.
Yes, we love you.
time is a circle.
We love you
It's a
so
wheel.
much. We'll probably go raid somebody when we're streaming
But doing this
Yeah.
live,
Yeah.
yeah.
Spread that bony love.
Go spread that bony love.
Oh, and yeah, it hopefully it probably passed.
It's probably past by now.
probably-
We
Hey.
hope
Hopefully you have
very
your
fleshy.
own chouse.
Yeah. And hope maybe we'll be yelling at you for other
You know
ones.
what?
Maybe they'll
give me
be.
a, give me a
Yeah.
second. I'm gonna take a
We
picture.
can make a Sonova so they can hold hands.
Oh.
That's so cute.
Why do I imagine
Your baby.
the vine
And
of
we
like
can
the,
share
the
share that
lady
as
on
the
bus,
little like
and like
hint
Snow
of
goes
like
to grab
ooh,
guitars, kind of just like
we filmed it.
Yeah, something happened. Yeah.
Love that one so much.
That would be a Sonova guitar. the like vine
of
lady
the
was like,
lady on the left.
That's good. I love the first meeting.
Yeah,
My favorite
exactly.
is the stitch of that with the with everybody was kung fu fighting as like the
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Love you guys. Love you guys. And we'll see you soon.
Love you all.